more bad government in Nigeria. Like that what the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to everyone in Nigeria saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. It's good to be back here again. I appreciate you all. I would just like us to move on right now. Today's Saturday, 18 January 2024. Sorry, 2025. 2024 is the day of our tongue sometimes. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you very much. Every one of you right there. A lot of people already there. Ariomi is with us as well from the one from X, Christian Excel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Miracle B, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. I appreciate you all. Mavis Morris, Peter Ife. He's also said is right there with us as well. Peggy Modi, Kenny Handel. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, my people. Victor Akintoday, I can see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you all. Didi Anthony, Pacha Nofem, I can see you as well. Doris Audio, Emmanuel Shooks, God bless you all, my people. Thank you. Adelaja Ogobi, thank you very much, sir, and thanks for the super chat already. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Mike Akyambare, God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Good evening to you. Grace Home and Properties, good evening to you. Oriemi Abdul, thank you very much for joining us today. Ajio Deborah, God bless you. I'm always happy to hear from you. Thank you very much. Kingsley Ogirahi, Osara Daddy is with us right there. Tonia, I can see you. Thank you. Then we have Austin Prince right there with us. Rosalie Obana Rowan say, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. It's good to hear from you today as well. Wisdom Lucky, it's good to have you here. God bless you. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share, take our voices far. Press on the dollar sign to encourage our work here as well. Lucky Yamo is with us. Arinze Shukuma is with us. Thank you, Adewale, James Babayale. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Happy weekend to every one of you. Happy Saturday to you all. Georgia Fosa, Benedio, I can see you as well. Then, who else? I thought I've mentioned our name. Wabo Felix, Martin Benjamin in the building. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you always. Obano Sonny, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Keshuku, just coming in. Good evening to you, sir. God bless you all. In case I didn't mention your name, it's not intentional. I was just trying to quickly rush through, verbally acknowledging you all this evening. But meanwhile, we have a couple of things to talk about right now. As you all can see right there on the screen, that EFCC officer shot dead by Yahoo boy. For me, may his soul rest in peace. I'm not going to justify anything like this in any angle. But when you continue to behave like a tout, like Agberus, then you leave the Nigerians with no choice to know who to trust anymore. It's just like there was a day I went to watch football with my friends. That I was coming home. I felt talking for this platform before. Police tried to stop me on the way. And, I know at that time, 11 p.m. in the evening here in Lagos, to stop for a police officer, I'm not even sure if they are a true police officer. I was scared. And I was alone in the car. And I can't stop. I have to accelerate and move, very, very fast. And it shouldn't be like that. A police cannot stop me around 1 a.m. in the midnight or 12 a.m. in the midnight in the UK, and I will be running. No way. I will stop, no matter what time it is. But for Nigeria, for midnight, don't try yourself to stop at 12 midnight for a police officer. Look at this young guy on TikTok that were trending that police arrested the other day, and I came out by saying that the police, they arrested him. They were telling him that nobody will hear from you. They collected his phone. Nobody will know where you did. We'll make sure, say, you pass through all the pains in world, blah, 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 blah. When I go watch the video, they TikTok. Now, as things be, will they talk? How can a police officer will arrest you, saying your family, nobody in your family will know where you are? Even though you have committed a crime and the police come to arrest you, you should still feel safe that at least now police officer come my house. This one that EFCC breaking into people's houses left and right, and these have been going on. I'm not here to justify satanism, those people engaging in criminality, Yahoo, as they call it, and all that. No, I will not justify that. But in the other way around, what is wrong is wrong. You cannot be breaking into people's home all the time. And these have been going on. It's just like during the time of NSAS. As the thing continues to repeat itself, now Nigerians can say, we can't take this police brutality anymore. The EFCC, now me don't understand. EFCC should be pursuing our satanic criminal politicians. Yes, I understand any other person committing crime in the country, you can, financial crime, you can do that. But let your priority be on the politicians. And if you want to arrest any citizens, make it more professional. Put in professionalism. You're breaking into people's home around 3 in the morning, around 1 a.m. in the morning, and start beating people up anyhow. Look at the video that I have here. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to play it. How they beat that young girl. You break into a room, thinking, say, a boyfriend did the house or whatever. Now, they were slapping the girl continuously. Is this right? Now, the video of the one where they take by EFCC, so I see him for somewhere which I cannot play it here. The so-called Yahoo boy, allegedly, as people claimed, say, the Yahoo boy, they go meet for house. According to this headline, let me put it on the screen. So I know as it been, so they talking for here. There you go. According to People's Gazette, EFCC officer shot dead, another wounded as Yahoo boy opened fire on anti-graft operatives in Anambra State. This is wrong. The EFCC man that lost his life now, probably he get wife, he get children, he get family. Sometimes when we are engaging in any kind of thing or whatever we are engaging on in Nigeria, don't only think about the third party, think about yourself as well. Now maybe they talk sometimes, you with the plans, you want to go by person, you don't get too head. You don't get too head. Now what you get? I don't understand. How long are we going to continue like this, behaving like tout animals? Then when we talk, they know they listen to us. Must somebody buy first before they listen to us. If Nigerian government have listened to Nigerians lamenting over all these things, all this why, the EFCC guy will buy for not buy, maybe get children, get why. He have people that loves him as well, regardless of the operation that they went to carry out. Basically, they talk for this country. Nobody they listen to anybody. Until many people don't buy in the process, you now see they don't create one law. Most people buy first. Look at the man now, the innocent man. I would say he's gone. But it shouldn't be like that. Now, the YAHOO boy, according to what he's saying, that he wanted to defend himself, he was not even sure if these guys were really EFCC people, and which is truth. People, they rob people for this country, wear police uniform, and they are not real police officers. People, they rob people for Nigeria, kidnap people for Nigeria, wear army uniform, and they are not real army officers. These things are happening here. We all know these things are happening here. They tell them and say what is wrong is wrong. You go be like the person don't know what they talk. Until somebody buy put first. Now, there's other concerned Nigerians that have been trending now for this since yesterday evening. I saw it yesterday evening. Wanting the EFCC that if you not try on yourself again, call my house. They came to his house before, like armed robbers. They destroy all his properties and everything. But after they left, other crew came in. But this time, those people were armed robbers. But the question now people are asking on social media, if the people that came back after a couple of days, if they were really armed robbers, or it was the same EFCC this time in disguise. Why can't our uniform men live by example? Why can't they live by example, for Christ's sake? And the people where still they do carry out all these duties and all that, even though your superior tell you someone go do this, you yourself, you know, go still think. If you don't wear the uniform now, you'll forget to not bring for house. Sometimes you have to think that life has no duplicates. The one we buy now, how one can do that one? The YAHOO boy we buy now, how that one life go be now? Okay, listen.
This one is for EFCC. EFCC, hear me clearly. My name is Wanda. This is a very serious warning to you, EFCC. I've already made up my mind. If not jail, no go to jail, no problem. But I want to tell you guys that the next person that will break this door and enter my house, like just break the door and enter my house, is going to be a victim. Whether you are a thief or you say EFCC or whatever you call yourself, you break this door and enter this house, you are going to be a victim. I want to tell you guys something. Few weeks ago, not up to maybe like barely a month now or something, EFCC came to this house. I was not around. It was my brother and his friend that was there around. I traveled. They called me on phone and told me about it. EFCC no knock. They don't do anything. They just broke this door, like break into their house, bullied people, beat them up, broke some properties. I will show you guys something. See this television like this now? It's EFCC that broke it. Like they broke it and beat the people up. People that were here, they beat them up. Like they destroyed. They were just doing like armed robbers. Now, after everything they did, they took them and took up to other 15 people in this compound along. Without any information, without any reason, without any cause, nothing. They searched their phone and they saw nothing, but they took them along. After all the stress and everything I passed through, they came back. Now, yesterday armed robbers, they penetrated this house and they operated exactly like EFCC. Like the way EFCC did it, they broke this door, entered this house, surrendered everybody and took everything. Like they raided this house. They even used my traveling bag. They used it to pack some properties along. So now my question is, how are you going to differentiate between armed robbers and EFCC? Because they are operating the same way. They will just come to your house and break your door, start beating everybody lie down, stuff like that. How are you going to differentiate them? So if you are someone that is security conscious, we mistakenly attack EFCC thinking that EFCC is an armed robber, or you mistakenly leave an armed robber inside your house thinking that armed robber is EFCC. If I was here last night, for example, I saw somebody banging my door, trying to penetrate my door and attack that person. Maybe later that person will turn out to be EFCC or something. They will say you attacked EFCC. Now I'm saying this now. EFCC, if you people will not mind how you people are penetrating people's house, how you people are breaking into people's house just like thieves, it's going to result to unforeseen consequences. Because the next person that will break this door, unless I am not around, that person is going to be a victim. If it is how it's done, no problem. Okay, we agree to go jail now. If it's this life said don't tire me, what did they solve? If it is someone that is security conscious, you penetrate the person's house and that person attack you or do anything to you. Later you will turn out that you attack EFCC official. They broke into this compound. Apparently, almost all the flats in the whole of this compound, doors were broken and they robbed everybody. Just the way EFCC operated that same day. Next person that will come, whether not thief or an EFCC, you break this door, enter. Me and you, no problem. I sacrifice, no problem. Just bang this door, break and enter. Me and you, we are going somewhere. I don't know where me and you are going, but me and you will go somewhere. Just take that one for mine. Other people at the back, they may go for you, but that first person that will enter here, me and you, we are going somewhere.
Now here most everything resort to violence, the way they behave for this country. I don't understand. This is crazy. Now somebody don't die for this matter. Now I have another video here which I would like make I play. This one is also trending. I have to quickly edit some part out of it, due to rules of this platform. Let me see if I can put this on the screen quickly and see what they do for here. Behaving like animals. Okay, watch this video. Just bear with me. Let me put it on the screen. Let's see if I got it. Okay, I guess, yeah. Okay, there you go.
He licks his head. See, Jesus. You know, see thief when they think, not like their body be. When they chop the left foot,
you know, you want to find that way we explain himself.
See that one with him, belly black, pregnant man. Even at this one, 9
Okay, now can't the collection.
They don't draw the car, they don't carry master.
This one cover your face. This one put nose mask.
This one affect the camera.
Okay, now, according to that particular girl, she later came out to say EFCC collected her card. They now went on to the cash machine and stole all her money in her card. And this is not the first time we are hearing this. How can the uniform people that we're supposed to trust, they'll be stealing from us? For Christ's sake. You understand the country. To be honest, I ordered my team the other day to go arrest some people who did some terrible thing to me. I ordered them, get them all arrested immediately. Then they went to the police station and they were saying we should mobilize them. Whether we like it or not, thank God you guys were here the other day when I called. And I called my team on air to ask, because I know they talk with you will not get evidence. In case tomorrow they want to drag me, I'll not say, yeah, wait till I talk. I can stand with it. The DPO said no, lie, money na 30,000 naira now go pay. If not, we are not going anywhere. And for the police men to follow us, we go pay 20,000 naira. What is happening? Then if now your car you bring, come fine. If now their car they want to use, then you go pay another money for petrol for them. We have a long way to go for this country. I tell you now. We have a long way. A lot of things is not working. A lot of things is not working. According to this article just now, I'd like to quickly take on this article here to tally what I'm saying up. From People's Gazette, like I stated before, EFCC officer shot dead, another wounded as YAHOO boy opened fire on anti-graft operative in Anambra State. Armed internet fraudsters fatally shot an officer after opening fire on a team of anti-graft operatives in Anambra on Friday, People's Gazette can report. The officers were on a mission to corner a cluster of suspected cyber criminals, widely known as YAHOO boys, when they were met with lethal violence on Friday morning, the Gazette learned. One officer was shot dead on the spot and another sustained serious injuries and remained hospitalized in critical conditions as of Friday night, the Gazette heard. The officer had traveled to Anambra on the assignment from their zonal headquarters in Enugu. A male suspect has been taken into custody for the murder. An official said his identity was not immediately disclosed and whether he had contacted a lawyer remained unclear. A spokesman for the EFCC said he would find out about the incident when reached by the Gazette. A police spokesman in Anambra did not immediately comment on this matter. The attack came as Chairman Ola Olukoyede was recalibrating the agency's protocol on raiding white-collar criminals. Yahoo boys were hitherto largely known to be unarmed and therefore easily to take into custody. So, this is crazy, man. To be honest, I feel for the EFCC guy with York Baiso. To be honest, I understand that, yes, a lot of Nigerians have reacted to this. Some of them are even celebrating and all that. I don't want to be part of that. I feel for him. Because when we refuse to correct what is wrong, everybody will be affected. Let's take people's reactions. As you can see right there, the first one that I have from Jay, if you break into my location like this, I will shoot first and ask questions later. You can't treat a human this way. You don't feed or pay their bills. Even if you do, government-funded criminals. Then we have Eloshuku. They break in and start beating and harassing people. They are no different from a criminal. Then I have someone else here, MC Shares. But why are they hitting the innocent lady? Every uniformed man in this country are mentally unstable. Now, wow. That's the video that I played earlier on. Then I have a bit longer one here, coming from Mezie Abia. Nigerians have always complained about how the operatives of the EFCC discharge their duties. They don't operate like professionals. They always operate in unprofessional manners. How do you break into people's homes without prior invitations or even warrants? The other time, they bumped into a naked woman in her home. We got to see that through a CCTV footage released by the lady. They have broken into numerous hotels to whisk people away. Only kidnappers operate in that manner. The incident serves as a big lesson to all EFCC officials should begin to act professionally in the discharge of their duties. Nigeria is too insecure, and the insecurity situation over the seem too dicey to be taking this unwarranted risk. May the soul of the departed find eternal peace. Amen. Then we went on. Mesago said, receive slap for just reason, for just no reason. They even robbed her, took her card money, and you want me to pity the one way them gone down? Rubbish, according to that. Then the second to the last one, I guess, said, this one is Ben Shedrack. What is wrong with a thief attacking a thief? You don't ever see EFCC invading a godly home. Those who live by sword will die by sword. EFCC should have used guns to take down the entire house scammers. I don't know why this one pay me like this, because that guy now, he get family. They pass duty for him. He go do him, because if you not do him, there's every possibility, you'll be penalized. And he went on to do his job, not knowing that that will be his last day. Then we have Dal, MA said, if anyone does this to me, I will find out the details of the officials involved, then visit their homes to have a conversation. It is important we have the talk. I will wait at their doorsteps for them to explain why they think I should be treated like an animal. Why the last one that I have for you guys is coming from, okay, yeah, that's the same person. So I thought I should bring this here. It's a very pathetic one, but I'd like us to move on since we've taken reactions from everyone. But I'm going to post out a link now. For those of you that want to join today's broadcast, you can, but I still have one particular video to play. I'm going straight to Edo State right now. But a link is already posted. Click on it. Join us here. Let's quickly do this together. This Saturday, I might not have time to wait for people like that. If you want to put your voice to all that I've presented, you can come in on time. But after this particular video, I'm going to take some calls. But meanwhile, the PDP Edo State chairman finally break the silence by telling us what happened, how they were kicked out from their own secretarial office, by one or two persons and some tout, or rather hoodlums, according to how he called them. Let's listen to this quickly.
Caretaker Committee, Dr. Anthony Azubeme don't talk to the takeover of the People's Democratic Party Secretariat for Airport Road, Benin City by the Edo APC no get president and saying a serious attack on democracy as he even compare to the kind thing wey shele during military rule for Niger. According to Dr. Azubeme, he talked to the APC government under Governor Begolo, wey don dey in power since November 12, 2024, they accused of bringing wahala and fear across the state. Say plenty report for outside say them they intimidate people, elected council officers they unlawfully removed, and they harass market people and drivers. Say all this shows say the APC government not they do well. He come also talk say make Governor Begolo not forget say he get limit to in power and he must answer for all the actions of in government.
At about 1:31 p.m. yesterday, January 16th, 2025, the APC, using several Hilos vans from Government House, led by Jared Tinebe, deployed their thugs, backed by the police from Government House, to ransack, to break into the premises of the Secretariat of the PDP in Edo State on Airport Road. The entire operation was violent, brutal, as has never been heard or seen before since democracy came to be in Nigeria since 1999. The Secretariat was vandalized and there was wreckage and destruction. Lives were put in danger, most importantly, including mine as the chairman of the party. For more than 1 hour, these guys, numbering about 100 thugs, with Jared Tinebe leading them, we are ransacking each and every room in that secretariat. All our billboards were pulled down. Everything that was moving was asked to move out of the premises. Clearly, this is an attack on democracy. We've never had this bad in Edo State. It shows that terror now reigns in Edo State, that the rule of law is no longer in existence in Edo State. They have unleashed force of lawlessness, and they know no limits. They don't have no limits. They have no idea of what the powers that they temporarily hold is meant to be used for. And we did say this during the campaigns, that this group of people do not have what it takes to govern this state. And everybody can bear me witness. From day one to today to tomorrow, they have no clue on what governance is all about. We warn that the wind currently blowing in Edo State is an ill wind, which will blow no one any good.
Dr. Azubeme Costa talks that the security agencies were supposed to maintain law and order don't either turn blind eye or don't join for the lawless act. Say the situation for Edo State don't reach boiling point as PDP don't claim say the secretariat belong to them and come one say if the oppression continue, it will bring serious wahala. A talk say urgent steps need to happen to restore law and order and to protect the democratic system for the state. Oga Azigbeme come also beg for quick action to fix the problems before things go bad pass as e dey, as he appealed to the federal government, international organizations, civil society groups and anybody wey fit help to intervene quick and bring solution.
It took the police, the DSS, the army to get to that premises after I made that distress call, 1 hour after I made that distress call. From the secretariat to anywhere in Benin cannot take you more than 15 minutes. I made that distress call to the DPO of Ideyan Police Station at 13:31 p.m. They didn't show up till about...
All right. Comrade Tony Kabaka, it's good that you are joining us on this show, sir. But I think it's not a good thing for you to be commenting that you are happy seeing the PDP chairman crying. I think you are more than this. Comrade Tony Kabaka, you are more than this. You shouldn't engage in things like that. You cannot be justifying this. Please, sir, just leave that comment like that. Don't comment that you are happy seeing him crying. Yes, even though you have any situation or anything between you and the former governor of Edo State, whatever that is going on right now, you shouldn't make it too personal. Please just leave that comment like that and don't comment on other ones, sir. Please don't indict yourself. Don't implicate yourself with that kind of comment. And if you want to join the panel, do you want me to send you a link, Comrade Tony Kabaka, to come into the panel and speak to us? Please let us know. But I would like to put your comment on the screen. That is your comment right there, for people to see what you just commented. Okay, I have to put it on the screen for people to see what you commented, that you are happy to see him crying. I don't think that is nice. Please leave that out of it. Thank you, sir. But I'd like us to continue to listen to this.
1442. For us as a party, we think this is very alarming. We think it should not happen. People should not be pushed to the wall. It is extremely dangerous. That property is a private property. We are the legitimate tenants of that property. We spoke to the landlord and the lawyer handling the property this morning, and they confirmed that we, the PDP, are the legitimate tenants they are aware of, that they know of. So the question will be, why will Jared lie to the world? Why will Jared lie to Edo people that they have paid for 7 years? And I challenge him, bring out the receipt that you paid for that property for 7 years. I challenge him to do that. If he has it, let him bring it out for everybody to see. And I can bet you he has no such receipts. We call on the federal government, international agencies, civil society, and other stakeholders to rein in this executive, the illegality, the use of brute force, the lack of rule of law. And that's why we are calling on the president once again. Most times we end our press releases these days by saying we are calling on the president to rein in this young man before it is too late. Again, thank you for your time. We thank you for taking our time to come. I'm sure you at the tribunal, you've noticed that all our documents have been gotten into the tribunal, and that was what they were so afraid of. So as far as the tribunal is concerned, it's working according to the plans and the things that we said we should do.
For a response to three people questions, Dr. Anthony Azigbeme talk say,
gets to the root of...
Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you.
Brings out the foolishness and the stupidity of Jared Tenebe. Why do I say this? That property is a private property. It's owned by an individual.
Okay, Comrade Tony Kabaka, I'm going to send you a link on your WhatsApp to come in. Your continuous comment, I think, is not nice. Let me. I don't know if you have anything to say. Let me send you a link to your WhatsApp, a WhatsApp number so that you can come in. I'll do that right away now. Let's hear from you. Tell us why you are commenting. I don't want to showcase your comment anymore, but you are commenting more things now from Facebook. I'll just leave it like that, but I'm forwarding you a link right away, sir.
It's not government property. It is not related to it. It's a private property. The man is alive, right? I'm aware that the APC were occupying that property before now. I'm aware the year 2020, they even went as far as going to the appeal court. I have a copy of that appeal court judgment where the appeal court ratified their movement from that office to somewhere else in Benin, off Airport Road. We have that appeal court judgment. In any case, gentlemen of the press, assuming but not conceding, is APC an enforcer? Is it APC's property? If there was an issue, they could have gone to the owner of the property to say, Oga, we have paid you. Why is PDP occupying our property? If they had written to us, if they had complained to us to say, PDP, we are occupying our property. Why? And there will have been a conversation. There ought to be a conversation. Because they just come to a place with more than 100 thugs, led by Jared Tenebe. They broke into that place, stole all our laptops, all our computers, all our hard disks, the televisions. I mean, they were like petty rogues. They were picking everything that they could see. Common biro and all that. They were taking them. I said they were hungry. Broke into the fridge, took all the drinks there. What is that? These guys are not just human beings. Table fans were taken away. Who does that? Now, the most important person in this whole thing is the landlord of that place. The landlord knows who he has an agreement with, right? Right? We will hear from the landlord in a few days. That will not determine what we do going forward.
To know that in 2020, Jared Tenebe was the deputy chairman of APC. He's one of those that went to court to get court approval for them to relocate from that property. And Slemo Jeswa, who was the factional chairman of PDP, of APC at the time, he challenged them, and that's why the case ended in court. And then at the appeal court, the court approved their relocation from Airport Road, from where they are today, where they captured yesterday.
51 Airport Road.
51 Airport Road, to somewhere Iguisi Street, off Airport Road. That is where they were until Tenebe was chased out of that place by Tony Kabaka during their primaries. I'm sure you're all aware. They chased him away from there, and he now ran to somewhere along Ikpokpa before yesterday's operation, which what he calls operation and things, and he posted to the whole world that nothing on earth will make him live there. It challenged the Nigerian judicial system, it challenged the Nigerian police, and it challenged Nigeria's constitution. And it hurts when the journalists are asking us what's our next step of action. Nobody has questioned the audacity of a Nigerian to challenge law and order. It did not provide.
All right, guys. Before we finish this video, I just spoke to Comrade Tony Kabaka. He has confirmed that he's coming to the panel to speak because I needed to be sure, because anybody can comment with people's names, as you know, but due to how we run our media here, I still need to be confirmed or to be sure who is behind the person that's coming. So is really a Comrade Tony Kabaka that was talking. So you have confirmed that he's coming to the panel. So to tell us more what happened, and he seems to be very, very happy with what is happening to these particular people right now.
Any evidence that he is the lawful tenant of that property, but instead they all want my or PDP's reaction. I think the first thing that people should be proud of, we do have thugs, like they have some of their own, that can come there and cause problem. But the party membership was restrained because we believe in law and order. We believe that everything should follow due process. Like the chairman said just now, the person that is in the position to speak on this matter is actually the landlord, the owner of the property. When he speaks on the matter and tells the world who the rightful tenant is, then all Nigerians will know what the position is. We all are aware that my friend is our friend, Jared Tenebe. He accused the former Deputy Governor Shaibu of stealing his wristwatch, a Daytona wristwatch worth $200 million or $200,000. He accused that. So when the man speaks with such audacity, we should wonder what is the power behind it. I think that is why our chairman is calling the federal government to intervene before there's a breakdown of law and order in Edo State.
Make una not forget, say, as we see him, now so we did talk.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Before we have Comrade Tony Kabaka to join us on the panel, I would like those of you that want to call into the show to start calling in now so that we can have time to quickly respond to you guys, because calling in later might be a little bit cumbersome, you know, although I don't mind if anybody want to call in to ask him or talk to him, but still, it's not what we planned for. Okay, I see somebody, Adewale James, that I don't think he was the one or not. That no, that has been confirmed. I'm telling you that I've already spoke with him by myself. Yes, you know, I don't know if you commented that before I stated that anyway, but still, I appreciate every one of you, my people, with what is currently going on in Nigeria right now, not just in Edo State. All is disheartening, is heart aching. Comrade Tony Kabaka seems to be very, very angry because of the hotel, his hotel that was demolished at that time, you know, because according to some of his comments, he's very, very bitter over how his hotel. And Gabriel, I can't see your picture. That's why you are still on the backstage. I can't see your face. Please turn on your camera, make I see your face. I can't see, everywhere is black on your end. We can't see anything. Sir Luis is just coming. I can see Sir Luis already. I can see already. But God, Gabriel, I don't know why I want to see you. Maybe that you're okay. Let me give you a speak. Saying I did that. Please focus that you have Gabriel. Okay, I can hear your resume. Even though we see that, manage that. Sir Luis just lost, you know. Luis will lost, so you can come back again. I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. The matter of our country, it be as it gets. It really does get, you know. Now, who want to blame so? What happened yesterday in the court? I kicked the case. I'm not happy about it. But if you check them, like we tried talking yesterday, if you check everything with people now, I want to pass these blames now. Some of the people that fight or we are complaining about all that, all of them have engaged in this satanism in the past. Almost all our government, you know, they engage in this rubbish all the time, you know. So I don't know how we are going to take all this. Okay, Guy and Gabriel, we can see you properly now, so that's fine, you know. So my people, I appreciate. Please stay mute. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. I think we are going to start talking now, you know. But for those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in so that we can take it from here. You know, let me see in 10 seconds if anybody is going to call in. If nobody is calling in, I'm going to start with the panel. so that we take it from here. Augusta Louis, I can see you're just coming back again. Okay. You're already in. Thank you, sir. You know, okay, we have a first call here. Thank you very much, ma'am. Man, the love of God is my strength. Thanks for calling in, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
I was surprised. I was ringing. Said anybody calling. I said, what's happening?
You were what?
After I was calling and you were saying nobody called. I said, maybe you are not hearing.
Oh, I know, yeah. Oh, mama, no verse. You know, easy. This our work, not easy like that, but thank you, ma.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you, ma.
Happy Saturday to everyone. Happy weekend. Good evening to our panelists. Naija was good evening. How Naija? Good evening, Mommy Dakura. Happy. Talk about the EFCC.
Okay.
You see, I might not say I pity the person who buy. I might not say that. I'm sorry to say that. In a country, when you are supposed, the people you are supposed to be running after, the people that you are supposed to be chasing, you are not chasing them. Yes, we are not happy that our children are doing YAHOO. Nobody's happy about it. But let me tell you something. This country, our young boys, they don't even look at YAHOO. Somebody still taking money. Even in my house, you leave money there. Our children don't even look at it because they have their own money in their pockets. So they will never touch your own money. The money will be there 24/7 because the country is organized. So what am I trying to say? Our children, they are doing YAHOO. We are angry. We are not happy. They are disgracing us all over the world. But let us, when we are talking about this, let us also look at the system. Let us look at the government, what they also are doing. If somebody can steal so much money and that person will be arrested and will be left to go within 2-3 days. That is the problem. So instead of them to go and chase who they are supposed to chase, they are chasing YAHOO. The reason why the EFCC was set up was to catch politicians who are stealing. It's not for YAHOO. When you are going to somebody's house, you knock on their door. What you say when you get there? Police, and tell them to move back. If they don't open the door, then you can break it when they do it there. But they will tell you that they are the door. You can't go to somebody else and break a door to come in. And the person has got a gun that is registered. He doesn't know if you are a thief. He doesn't know if you are a kidnapper. He doesn't know if you are an armed robber. So what do you think the person will do? Before you tell the person that you are EFCC, the person would have done what he wants to do. So there's a way we can organize ourselves. EFCC should not be behaving like hooligan police. They should not be behaving the way they are behaving. You want to go and meet somebody, you can even call them in. Don't go there at night when they are sleeping. It is so wrong. It is not good. I'll leave that. I will talk about Edo State quickly before I go.
Please.
You see, I watched what you showed yesterday, and I was so I was so upset. And I want to say something. The way Edo is going now, I'm so afraid and I'm panicking that Edo, I pray that they don't turn Edo to a place that people will be afraid to go out in the night. People will be afraid to go out in the afternoon. Because what is happening now, it is something I cannot even believe. And the governor, please, you should say something, because this thing is going away that is not good. They need to capture this very quick, otherwise it will get out of hand. It is a very, very wrong thing. And please, that was about grief. Now I want to talk to Kabaka boy, man that you always show when you start your show. That one that called himself Biafra. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not against him. Well, he's got a kind of godly attitude in him. All he speaks about is Biafra. All people in Nigeria are going through problems. I know my brother, some people are going through their own, but the way saying our Eastern brother, our still in Nigeria. So when you talking, you need to please talk about the problem in Nigeria instead of filing everything. Biafra. And to me, I don't enjoy what he comes to say. I don't enjoy it at all.
All right.
So thank you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you, man. I appreciate you always. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I would like to quickly take another call. Have someone else here. Thank you very much, Mr. Ken, for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
I want to talk about the EFCC and their raid.
Okay.
Those guys are really lucky that they are doing those nonsense in Nigeria. I am from Texas, in America. You can't do that here, whereas the commitment is really working. Everybody's legalized here. How can you be breaking somebody's door at 3 a.m. in the morning? That's suicidal. If you're there in a vast world like where I'm speaking from right now, and you kill yourself, when the police or government official or whatever want to come to your house, they invite you, they put a sticker on your door to come, you go there. Or if they want to reach you, they use their home speaker, talk to you, your house is surrounded. You have nowhere to go, just walk out peacefully for the safety of your life or other people. You peacefully walk out. How can somebody, that man by yourself? If your leaders send you a message when they say na social mission, you know what I say, you are not going to do one, I'm not going to go. Now the last commanders don't be what they do for Nigeria as a EFCC. I still don't understand. I watch when they go raid this guy, I bet you do their primary. They follow everywhere, break the man house. I bet you that's the aspirant for presidency there. Tell that house, go raid that man come for her. See where big man I they cry the premier go when everybody come in house or now see they really come in house. These are the things where we will talk about our Nigerians and their policy, with waiting they set up as hand. When they take protect Nigerian citizens, protect the image of Nigeria, when they use them against the poor innocent citizens. When they say now, come on, YAHOO boy, we don't see what to do. Or when citizens come, they cannot do skit or they make money, they protect themselves, or they make hands meet for life, they will be arrested. Yeah, they will walk in and walk out, they take picture for their compound, they say anything doing. Not the government of Kogi, protect her, they not be saying, God, you know, if you arrest her. What a country. What a country. For Edo State, I'm not talking about Edo State politics again, but I'm just pushed to say this. For Edo State, not the Star Weekend, they say they will go arrest for there. Who EFCC tell people, no one of the forest. According to what I watch for TV, see the one come on. When they say like because now weakness to case ongoing case. These are the things we should be looking after. When they don't turn Benin into a tap, at least let's say the truth how it is. When these people, when Obaseki they rule for 8 years, where then? All this one they shout on television, talk. Can government be going everywhere with talks around? Can we think about it? The state is turning something else. It's turning something else. We should see how it is. And if you look at it,
okay.
It's official. Somebody has midnight. The government when the matter say how it is. And our government is trying to say we don't have government in Edo State. We don't. The tax level there. The food there.
Okay.
Thank you, Elvis. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ken. Okay, let me start with the people on the panel now. Remember, we'll have Reno Omokri as well, as you can see right there on the screen, that court orders Reno Omokri's arrest, immediate arrest, and due to so many allegations and all that. As you all know, that Reno Omokri have been on exile for the past couple of years. Throughout Buhari's tenure, has been an exile, although this time is not because of the government, but because of the same pastor that we talked about the other day, pastor from the church, Dunamis Church, Mr. Eneshe. Yes, they say that one now arrest him, or rather file for his arrest. Now, which court have ordered that may they go look for him, may they catch him, because he's currently in Nigeria. So as you consider, the Nigerian police force has secured an order from the Chief Magistrate Court of the Federal Capital Territory, who says Zone 6, Abuja, to remand a social media influencer, Mr. Reno Omokri, in prison custody, along with a former Dominant Church pastor, Abraham Daniel, along with 2 others, Mr. Eneshe, and Alexander Eneshe. So I'm just going to leave that one right there. So as we talk, maybe I said they don't catch him, he there with them, but he's remanded. So I'll leave that one there. In case anybody want to talk on that, that's fine. But meanwhile, I appreciate every one of you, my people. Let me start with the people on the panel. Before we have Comrade Tony Kabaka on the show, let me call on Mr. Jonathan. Is the first person on the panel today. Mr. Jonathan, it's been a while. Good to have you back again. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Please, Mr. Ivis. Thank you.
Talk to us, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you, Mr. Ivis. Happy weekend.
Thank you, sir. Mr. CBD, I can see you, sir.
Yeah, I greet you. Mr. Ivis.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir.
God bless you. I greet my fellow panelists. Happy weekend to you all. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you abundantly, ma. I greet you. And all the commenters, the callers, God bless you all. Welcome. You know, I just want to touch on two topics. I will leave Reno Omokri alone, you know, because that is Nigeria. It is all power. It's all about power. Who has the most power, the most connection? And that is our problem. In fact, it's our major problem. You know, so I will just talk on the PDP man and then on EFCC. The PDP man, I've forgotten his name. And now I just forgot his name. If I remember before I will mention the PDP man who's, you know, now going around the country talking about people to come together, and then that the people should bring out their own candidates and all the rest of it. You know, as I was listening to him, if you don't understand the Nigerian politics and you don't have a deep knowledge of what is happening in Nigeria, you don't even need to have that historical background. Just take the last 8 years alone. Then all that this man is doing now and his group, you will fall flat for it. You will just fall flat for it. As he was speaking, you know, beautiful soundbite. I just feel like vomiting. Another waste of time. This is the beginning now. Because Nigerians are gullible. This is the time. If you fall for this one, just forget it. Just forget anything called Nigeria. That people should now come together, just go and bring your own candidate. I just felt like vomiting. Everything he was saying on the face value, good. But it is doing the last before the first. You must do the first thing first. The first thing first, you must do. That one that you are talking about is the last. At the minimum, you can do both of them together. If I even want to give you the benefit of doubt, you will do both of them together. You will talk about electoral reforms. And then you will now talk about the people. Choose your own leader. The people that you want, not the political parties that will choose for you. If you talk about both of them together, then perhaps, just perhaps, you may get a benefit of that. But what you are doing now, you are scheming. You are scheming. You are deceptive. You want to deceive Nigerians to go into this show again. Bring your leaders. All these political parties just want to do, they still want to, one way or the other, they still believe that one way or the other, they can benefit from the crooked system to get them into power, and so that they can still be using it again against the people. You don't want to solve the real problem. The real problem is the way elections are conducted in Nigeria. Nobody can come and say the Electoral Act is okay, everything is fine, people just need to. It's sickening hearing Nigerians. Even I have heard one or two from this guy, Net Media, trying to sell people that is just about people coming together. Who says so? Are you so gullible? Who are you selling that to in 2025 against the backdrop of what happened just 2023? When the real problems are still there, you must address the electoral, even at the least, ensure that election conducted at the polling booth is sacrosanct. That's all. That's final. Nothing like announcement from local government to state government, and then one man will sit in Abuja and be announced. Forget about all of that. If you like, let all Nigerians come out and vote. It will still be the same. Are you kidding me? You think Nigerians are stupid? I want to believe so, that Nigerians are not. Please don't sell that. Anybody trying to sell this message that it is all about what this PDP man, we call himself PDP chieftain, what you are selling is not the right thing at this moment. The right thing you got to do at this time is what you should be doing. What you should.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We have our guest, Comrade Tony Kabaka, with us. Please, you will continue from where you stop. Okay. Please let me quickly just have him. Comrade Tony Kabaka, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Hello.
Hello, comrade. Can you hear me, sir? We can hear you. Can you hear me, sir? Oh, his network is bad. Let's see if we can have him back again.
For the millions we didn't get, if we get internet for the house, the internet.
No. Please. You don't do that to our guest, please. You know, don't. You have right to ask him question when he comes in, but you don't have any right to be rude to him. Remember, he's our guest. I don't talk for here in the past. For bring all our politicians here and allow you people to insult them, it means that none of them will ever come to this platform again. So at the end of the day, what are we going to gain from that? Ask them questions politely, professionally, and respectfully. You know, you cannot say people have a million or cannot have good internet. At the end of the day, it doesn't create its own internet. The internet, good or is not good, is still the problem of the country. You know, so we have Comrade Tony Kabaka back again. Let's see if his internet is better right now. Comrade Tony Kabaka, I want to bring you back again. Let's see if you can hear me. Can you hear me, sir?
Very loud and clear.
Oh, wonderful, sir. Good evening to you. Yes, when I saw your comment, I was wondering who was commenting because I wanted to be sure. Okay, wonderful, sir. Please, can you take up, because you commented that the PDP chairman will continue to cry, you know? Yeah. Can you take us through on that particular statement?
May God Almighty bless you. Sorry for my voice, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know why I use that word?
Yes, sir.
As you gave me, the same man that is crying now was the same person that joined Obaseki to evict us from our major office in Airport Road. They were the one, they joined us in APC. Later, Obaseki, now, after Obaseki won in APC, now joined PDP. As the Gbemi now joined Obaseki. They now evicted us from our own office in Airport Road. You can see, put it on Google, you see it. APC Airport Road, it will show you there. Even our materials are there. That notwithstanding. Again, this same as Yegbemi came out on media and said there is a drillage where I built my hotel. And God knows, heaven knows, nothing was like that. Nothing like that, even up till now. Then again, the same as Yegbemi, we are happy that a young boy, a born son of Benin, son of soil, property were destroyed. He was celebrating. So that is why I say I'm very happy seeing him crying. Because they start all this violence that is playing politics today. Though politics was not like this before. They were using power in everything. They failed to swear 14 members House of Assembly. They failed to swear the judges that were due for their position. They drove the local government chairman away. So their own atrocity was much. They should just keep quiet and enjoy the reggae music.
Okay. But what happened yesterday in court, sir? A lot of people are blaming the APC.
No. Let me just tell you. It was obvious. You can see today, security agency, DSS and police take charge. We went there when we hear rumor. When we went there, nobody. We were okay. And the proceedings going on peacefully. Nobody's supposed to be there. PDP will mobilize. They will use their criminal ways, so uniform for people to go and be staying in the court, to be embarrassing sitting government. We will never allow it. That was what happened. You can see those people we were driving, they were private security. They were private security. They don't supposed to be there. The people that are supposed to be there is the legitimate security that is no Nigerian government.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm referencing back again, recapitulating back on your hotel that was demolished 4 years ago or 5 years ago. This is what is playing right now on the screen. For those of you that is listening to us right now, in case you're new on the platform, this particular hotel that you're seeing on the screen that is being demolished, it belongs to Comrade Tony Kabaka. You know, oh, we just lost him. We lost him right there. So that was the hotel, because now this particular hotel, they make Comrade Tony Kabaka still a vest, not be small till tomorrow, that Obaseki demolished this hotel and is not happy that his hotel was demolished. So as you all can see already,
yes, I'm back. Can I hear you?
Okay, sir. Yes, I'm like I stated, what I was saying is that I'm showcasing your hotel right now on the screen for some of our new followers to see what happened and your grievances and all that. But some of our panelists on the panel would like to ask you a question regarding.
I'm very okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I would like to quickly go back to. Is anybody on the panel that want to ask a question politely, quickly? Let me know, indicate.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. A quick one before my other colleagues. It's Sir Louis, please. Louis. My name is Louis.
You have a question?
Yes, a question.
Okay, go ahead with the question.
Yes, just to what the honorable comrade said. He said the people that were supposed to be at the tribunal were the legitimate security forces, the police and the DSS. That they were not supposed to be there. They only went there when they got an information that Mr. Aswen went there with private security. So I just want my simple question is: before Mr. Aswen's private security got there, were there any form of thugs or boys from the APC at the proceeding at the tribunal premises? Thank you.
My brother, God bless you for this very question. Thank God the world is a global world. When we came in, you can see where they stopped the state chairman at the gate. The security, their thugs were already on ground. When they prevent.
Okay, network. Just hope his network allow him to speak today. You know, okay, guys, the network is failing right now, and I understand one thing about Comrade Tony Kabaka. When he's ready to speak, he's ready to speak. When he's ready to take questions, regardless of the question, I mentioned it yesterday. The last time he came to our platform, some people were asking some critical questions, and I was trying to stop them. And Comrade Kabaka went on by saying, no, Mr. Najao, don't stop anybody. Let them ask me any kind of question at all. So people were asking some very scary questions, and he answered all of them. So don't worry. I believe you'll be
Mr. Elvis.
Take all questions today. Yes, sir.
My problem is with this. My problem is if they have a Obaseki destroys hotel, fine. Obaseki is in governor before. He should go and fight him. It's already out of governor. He should take this anger to
but the person, no, you don't say that, sir. The person who destroyed his hotel was government. Let's assume government is a continuity, isn't it?
But that not giving the power, giving the right to start bringing lawless in that state. Come on.
No, hold on. That's why he's here now. Ask him the question.
You should give me a chance to ask him this question. If you have anger because I'm ashamed when I see this kind of thing happening in Edo State. I'm ashamed.
I'm ashamed too. But ask him question that you want to ask him. Benin they talk the talk for Benin narrow work by police. So he's here.
I'm ready to ask him this question because
that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. We have a couple of people on the backstage, but we have a full screen now.
Yeah.
Let's Mr. Kabaka, your network is failing. Please try to come back. We can see you're frozen right there for now. But I'm going to put in Prince Alabo in for now. Oga Pansat, I know you're on the backstage. I'll bring you in. But when Comrade Kabaka is with us, I'll take someone off for him to come in. Mr. Jonathan, go ahead.
Let me conclude because I may not even have time to ask Mr. Kabaka questions.
Unfortunately, you can't conclude now. He's back again, please.
Okay,
please.
Okay. I will have my question for him if he wants to take it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put it on the screen. Okay, Comrade Kabaka, it's good to have you back, sir. We have one more question quickly. Go ahead, Mr. Jonathan. What's your question?
My question to you, sir, is that you've expressed everything that happened during the previous administration.
Yeah.
So, knowing fully well that two wrongs cannot make a right, how do you want to pursue this in a legal way? What happened the last 2 days? Do you think that it will have been more appropriate to get the security agencies, the police, to do exactly what we saw you and your supporters did? That should have been the job of the police. That is you reporting to the police and then the police taking the appropriate steps. Don't you think that?
You people that is PDP, you have a way. Listen, you have a way of tricking people. As far as today concerned, the proceeding went perfectly. And this is what we want. It's not by bringing private security, bringing thoughts to the court that will give the judgment. Today, do you see any thoughts around there? Do you see anybody around there? Because they were the one perpetrating it. They are still feeling their incumbents. That's why we went there to resist them.
Don't you think that?
Today now, listen.
Okay.
Today now, the security agency have taken charge. I think we are okay with it.
Okay, that's fine. Mr. Jonathan, you can give a submission on this later because we have 5 people on the backstage right now.
Okay.
So I want the questions to go swiftly with everyone. Mr. Henry, please go ahead with your question. Thank you, sir.
Yes. To Kabaka, I just want to tell you something. We are all Edo. We are born Benin. I'm not a party. I don't belong to any party.
I know.
I'm ashamed. What I saw 2 days ago, I'm ashamed to be a Benin. I'm ashamed.
Can you just tell me?
I'm ashamed because no matter how it is, I can remember Showore took a private security to High Court in Abuja when he was having case. It's not a problem. As long as you don't disturb nobody, you have to report to the proper authority, like the police are there. You should report, not to bring your talks to start attacking people.
But listen, okay, now let me clear you. You see, you're already talking like a PDP. It shows that you are full PDP.
Besides you say you are not politician.
Hold on, Mr. Henry.
Hold on, you talk, I didn't question you.
You don't already
when you talk, I did not question you. With your message, the way you are sounding, it goes straight. And before you started, you said you are not a politician, you are not this, and you are PDP. It show. Okay, now when we came to the gate, the entrance of the room of the court, your people, security, private security were there with the police and the DSS. Even you can see it on video. So even if they cannot drive them, we should allow them to be. When we tell them to drive them, they couldn't do it. We should leave them to be there. But we drove them now. Is the security, are they not doing their job now?
Okay.
Is the job not going perfectly? So you want your private security to be there. Doing what? Are they the judge?
Okay. Thank you, Comrade Tony Kabaka. Thank you for that. Maybe we might have some similar questions from.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay. Mr. Prince Collins, go ahead. Some of you that have answered your questions, that have passed in your question, I'm going to put it on the backstage so that more people on the backstage can come in. But when it's time for us to give our proper submission later on, everybody will come back to the panel again. You know, but yes, I'll come to you. Prince Collins, what's your question, sir?
All right, that's fine. Yes, you can put up behind. It is where Comrade Tony Kabaka. What I want to say is this: of your Baba here from the palace, you know, here where of your Gua. I want to quickly ask you, as a man that I'll be fighting for the peace of Edo right from time regarding courtism and other incessant activities that is causing mayhem in the state.
God bless you.
With the recent development as regards somebody that was shooting gun in the court the other time, you know strictly that is absolute disobedience to the rule of law. So as a statesman who is one of the youth leaders there, what effort is the government doing and supporting the government to make sure that those kind of things doesn't happen anymore in that land?
Okay, God bless you. You can see we have never had a good December in our life in Benin. Courtesy have taken over Edo State before now. But this December was the most peaceful December because Senator Mode Obewolo, the present governor, the Excellency, the governor of Edo State, arrested somebody and demolished their houses. They were detained for several months. They wrote undertaking. That is why there is peace in Benin today. You see those things that play in court. Let be real. Those people were manipulated by the PDP. We all know. After everything, they were not tagging the APC. Why? We are here. Everybody know we hate violence. Obewolo is the person. If you should go, you come on account of it. Obewolo hates violence. And I'm happy that we have this kind of governor that is responding to killings. Obaseki did not care in his time. He said, even though you people kill yourself, if only 2 people remain there, I will root them. That was what he said in his time. But look at Obewolo. If you kill, if you're any color, they will arrest you, they will demolish your house. Is that not a good development?
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Comrade Tony Kabaka. We have more people here. Let me quickly go to Madam Patricia Tagoyomi. Please, everybody stay mute. Madam Patricia, you have a question, I guess, right?
It's not only a question, I'm to also comment.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
Good evening, Comrade Tony Kabaka.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much.
God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you. I know if anybody went through what you went through with those, the hotel, and of course, over.
Madam Patricia, just speak fluently, please. You are
I said nobody will be happy. Can you hear me? Nobody will be happy.
Yes, I'm hearing you, ma'am.
Will be happy to see their own sweat go down like that. No?
God bless you.
So, so I will want to appeal to you to, yeah, me not be guy, me not be now.
Mommy,
Also,
mommy, mommy, can I tell you? Mommy, let me cut you short. You are blessed, mommy. I swear Igodaro, when he was contesting, he called me. He came to my house 3 times. We spoke to at length. I told him, sir, there's a reason that I cannot support you. Because the adults are not happy the way PDP treated them. They bring in people from Lagos to come and do their job. The adults were already angry. I told that's when this ticket that Obaseki is selling to you is Zimbabwe ticket. This is Zimbabwe ticket. Benin will not honor it. I told him, if I lie, I told that's when I said, this is Zimbabwe ticket that Obaseki is selling to you. It will not fly because this man know how to break up. He don't know how to make up. So the Benin is fed up on him. You cannot make it. I told him.
Okay.
You can ask him.
Okay. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Patricia. Thank you.
I beg one more thing, one more question.
Quick, please.
Because
election, mommy, we do election, mommy, listen, we do election. The peaceful election where we don't see for Benin, for Obaseki Rishi, now be that this last election. No shooting, nobody died. The election went where the winner emerged. They should congratulate the Senator Pevolo so that we can join hands and raise the door, not by your selfish interests. Okay. They should join Pevolo so that we can make the door a better place.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Patricia. Please, can you stay mute, please? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right. I would like to quickly move on to the next person. I don't know who is next, please. I don't want to call names. If you want to speak, let me know quickly.
Mr. Elvis,
I want to speak.
No. Hold on, Mr. Pastor. Okay, Madam Rita, please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Tony.
Good evening, ma'am.
My question is regarding the Secretariat on Airport Road.
Yes, ma'am.
We would like to know who the landlord of Airport Road building is for, because the APC is claiming that they have paid 7 years rent, and then we have Azegeni come now to say that that is not true. So we need the APC to prove to us, bring the landlord, if the landlord has to come on TV to tell us who is the one that paid for the rent for 7 years.
Okay, because now let me answer your question. Listen, Mama, you are welcome for this question. You are good to go. Let me answer you, ma. Mama, I
haven't finished, sir. Please.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, ma.
The statement
go ahead, ma.
Listen, the statement is, we adults, we are sick and tired. We are so sick and tired of this disunity. We are tired of this thuggery.
You just go, you answered. Oh my God.
Edo people are not like this, but the representation is not good, sir. That's what I want to say.
When Obaseki were representing Igbo, what did you say?
Oh, Mr. Tony, I'm sure I don't know if you are new to this program. I'm the one that they say that I hate Obaseki. I am the number one.
Can I answer your question? Can I answer your question?
Go ahead.
Can I answer your question? Hello, ma.
Yeah, go ahead, Comrade Kabaka. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You come again with your question so that people can know what I'm asking you. Come again with that question.
My question is, I said we are sick and tired of seeing what is going on in Edo State. We're not seeing...
That was not your first question.
My first question is, I'm talking about the Airport Road Secretariat.
Okay, APC can I answer you?
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
You said the landlord, he should come out and say, give this to this or that to this. God bless you for that question. You see, I was your tenant. I paid 7 years when I was in government. And you welcome me and you receive me. I was your tenant. Then, unfortunately, I married a wife. The wife happened to be the one in charge of the house. The wife, based on civilization country that you are talking from, he now drove me away from the house. Government now say I should not go there again. Even with my money, with everything, I left the house for the woman. Then another government now came on board, said no, what you did to that woman, with that man, that your husband was very bad. You go and take over your house. Is it a crime? Even though the landlord is saying his own. Because the past government have already given him money. He was enjoying government money. He should be careful. Tony Kabaka property will destroy for just sake. I did build on village because of political interests. This evil, what do you call it? Garrick Memorial. We are taken away from Garrick family because of politics. Abaseki revoked their CFO and collect that property.
Okay.
So why is it paying you?
Okay.
Why is this one paying you now?
Okay.
Odubi property was revoked.
Okay, Comrade Tony Kabaka, thank you very much for responding to that. Before I call in the next person to ask their question, I can see my admin have already. Please mute yourself for now, please. Somebody should mute themselves there. Thank you. I can see my admin have blocked one Ken Ode Ehis. You said, Mr. Elvis, you and Tony Kabaka are the same. You know this kind of satanic statement, we don't welcome it to the platform. So because I did not join you to insult him here, which I can never do. None of my guests I can ever disrespect on my panel. If you don't know the rules of this platform, then unsubscribe from Nigeria Watch and block yourself on earth and in heaven. I don't disrespect my guests. My panelists can ask any question they want, but me, I don't disrespect my guests. Okay? So you have been blocked on earth and in heaven. Thank you very much, admin, for doing that. Let me ask someone else that have a question here quickly. Let's move on.
I do have a question. Please.
Okay, Mr. Pansat, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tony Kabaka.
You're welcome, sir. Good evening.
I watched you with my naked eyes yesterday in that courthouse with your mob saying, this I'm quoting you right now. If the police will not do it, we're gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna take this into our hands. So let me tell you, that is against our laws. What you did there yesterday is a disgrace. Now, every time you build a hotel on the street, every time you're trying to justify something you're doing that's against the law, if you have a case against anybody, you go to court.
Hello, bro.
Listen, let me finish. Let me finish.
You calm down. I'm not having a battle with you.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying to you is this. We are Nigerian citizens. We don't know what happened. We're not going to listen to you and judge too. If you have a case, you go to court. Period.
Which case is that?
Any case. If you have a
okay,
case,
can I respond to you?
No, let me finish. I have a question for you, Ben.
No, Mr. Pastor, don't take forever to pass your message, please. What's your question?
I was here and I heard you. You cannot deny it. You said, and you have police officers standing there. Very disrespectful of Edo people, our country. Anything you do is on social media.
You are taking it personal. You this is personal. You are not free.
It is.
You are personal discussion. You are not free.
You want to tell us
take it personal. You are discussing personal. You are not free.
Let me say this in conclusion. Let me say this.
Mr. Pansa, we need to move on now.
Let me just say this.
You don't have a question.
Here's what I'm saying, and I'm done with it because
you are aggrieved. You are not asking questions. You are just aggrieved
here judging a substantive issue because whoever you have a case against have their own story, So you can't.
Can I respond to you?
You're gonna tell us what happened.
Can I respond to you?
Okay, there's nothing to respond to.
Okay, Mr.
You understand yourself.
There's no question from you, so I cannot respond. You are just being deep.
I will mute you. Mr. Pansat, I don't want to disrespect you, please. Thank you. You've passed your grievances, your anger.
Can you imagine that?
You can do that. I don't have any problem with that. Since you don't have question, you're only kicking against what happened yesterday. Yes, that's fair.
Even what happened yesterday, is it not viral in the video? What is private security doing in the court? In the courtroom, the door of the courtroom, not in the court premises, the door of the courtroom.
It's private security. Where's the law?
Mr. Pansat, please, let's move on. Thank you. Thank you. You've passed your message. I have someone else here. Who else want to pass a question quickly?
Yeah, I'm here, Mr. Niger.
Okay, Mr. Prince Alabo, please. Do you have a question for Community Kabaka?
Yes, I have a simple question, but as I'm moving on with this question, I just want to stand on existing protocol. Good evening, everyone.
God bless you.
Welcome, Tony Kabaka.
God bless you, responsible man.
Yeah, I just want to remind you to understand that every response you are responding on this platform is going to be on record
for life.
In the future, there will be a reference to it. So
for life,
understanding about that. Yeah. I
God bless
want to ask you one question. I have 3 questions for you, but first one is, I just want, because I understand you are the youth leader for APC, so you know much about the government.
Time for your understanding.
I want you to confirm to us if the Edo State government have received allocation for the local government. That is one. My second question is, in everything that is happening in Edo State, I just want you to confirm to us if you think this is the right way things.
Okay, good. God bless you.
If this is the right way.
God bless you. Can I respond to your question?
I'm coming with the last one. The last one. Then the last one, I want to ask you specifically.
Yeah.
Don't you think you are being emotional?
About what?
Okay.
Everything that is happening. Don't you think that you're being emotional or sentimental? Let me put it that way to you.
I'm not sentimental.
Okay,
Can I clear you where I'm not sentimental? Let me clear you. You mentioned something just now about I think the local government.
Yes.
The allocation. The local government allocation, I'm not aware if it has come or not. Let me leave that for the owner of that question to answer. Then again, you said, come again with the second question.
My second question to you is for you to just tell us if everything that is happening in Edo State, if this is a normal way, things.
Okay, thank you. God bless you. Now, the time of Obaseki, when local government chairmen were there was no any development strike in their local government. There's no anything that local government spend money on. There's no facilities, no road, nothing, no school. There's nothing to show up. But in the time of election, local government were ruling out money for local government election. Why are they not using that money to develop our local government? That one is one side. You see.
Okay, the network failing right there. All right. Let me quickly pass it here. It looks like some of you are not happy, and I will respond to you all shortly. For you guys to understand how a platform works. I remember when Dino Melari wanted to come here, the same some of you here voted that you don't want Dino Melari on this platform. That never, forever. For me, I criticize all our politicians. Let's assume the same way we criticize all of them. So whenever they want to come and speak to you, you now say, no, we don't want you here. All we want to be doing forever is to be criticizing you, right? You don't do that. Comrade Tony Kabaka According to Enterprise, you said I invited Komitoni Kabaka. We did not invite Komitoni Kabaka. He commented on the comment section. I don't know when you joined this platform today. He commented, and I cautioned him on his comment, and he came to the panel. So, although I called him to confirm if he was the one on that comment section. So please, this is the time. Ask him all the questions you want to ask him. He came to this platform in the past. People ask him all the questions in the world. So don't ask me personally question. Me personally, after today. Ask him. He's here now. Ask him. You don't need to be shouting. You don't need to be doing. Just ask him the question. They say you do this one, not true. Ask him. Make him answer by himself. You are not going to be restricted or stopped from asking any kind of question. Any kind of question, ask him. No wahala. You have the right. Say you don't come on, you can't try, but you ask me. Me and you go get issue. I might likely block you on earth and the heaven. Just ask him all the question in the world. He's here. Comrade Kabaka, thank you very much, sir, for coming back. Let me see if we have his network.
Hello.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you now, sir.
If you go to one the local government, the local government secretariat is like a desert. And they are making money. Overgrowing with bush everywhere. Then what?
The network is failing. It's really failing. I know Comrade Kabaka for one thing. I remember a few times I have been to this platform. Whenever his network fails, he always come back. Whenever more people want to ask him questions, even though I'm trying to end the show, he always say, please allow them to speak and ask me questions. Remember, I told you guys yesterday that I personally asked him if he have buyed anybody before in the past. He answered it on this platform. So no question. No, don't ask me personal question later. Ask now. It's here. You guys passing your grievances and you cannot ask questions. Yes, everybody's angry. I passed my own grievances yesterday. If the way I spoke yesterday, if there's every possibility, he might not want to come to my platform or even comment on my platform again forever. I'm going to not see my anger yesterday. Yes, I was bittered and I'm still bittered what is happening in Edo State. How touts, Agberus have taken over the state. I was bittered. I expressed it yesterday on the video, the broadcast yesterday. But it's now up to you to do your part. But one thing is sure, none of my guests that will ever come to this platform, including the same politicians that you and I are criticizing, that will come to this platform that will allow you to insult them. Never. Not here. Some of you that is even insulting them say you hide under darkness. You cover your camera. They say, hey, Mr. Nagawa, let's say it how it is. You where they say it how it is. Bring your executive share, because I go make you bold. It's as I pull Madarita big this thing, so I'll make you bold like this. You go there panel. You will sit down for your executive share. You go talk how might be. So when I go hide for one corner and they say, Mr. Nagawa, talk and we dare your back. That one they talk so. My face is always here. I don't hide my face for anybody. And I say it how it is. What is wrong is wrong. Let's criticize it. What is bad is bad. Let's criticize it. But when they are here, ask them all the questions, the same expression that you pass on why they were not here. If they're not there here, you cannot pass it on because they have the right to press the button and leave the panel. So what will you now do? Yeah, they have the right. Not be there press the button to come in. Be like you will be my panelist, you there here. Person you they insult you. You get the power to press the button and say, no, I can't take this. You walk away. So what you can't do? We just put sense for our head. You go be like say we don't know what we do for here. If you fight everybody, the same leaders, all of them, will they ever come here to answer you? All the prominent individuals that are brought here. We brought senior advocates of Nigeria here. We've brought governors here. The governorship candidates, we brought them here. We brought commissioners. We brought senators. We brought all of them here. The reason why they are coming is because I can protect them. But I cannot stop you from your question. Have I ever come to any of you privately to say, I beg you, now this kind of question, now you go ask my guest, you are not allowed to ask certain questions. I don't do that. I know I do those biasness. Ask any question. But if you are disrespectful, you'll be thrown out. You cannot be disrespectful to my guest the same way my guest cannot be disrespectful to my panelists. or my commenters or my callers. Make we get this into our head. Don't tell why they talk almost many years now, more than 5 years. I don't they talk on this particular topic that you cannot insult our guests. Some of them still not they get them. Thank you very much, my people. His network is failing for a reason I don't know. But if we have him back, I'll put somebody on the backstage. But I would like to go back to Mr. Henry. You were calling in. Let me quickly return your call back. Henry Peters, you were calling in before becoming man. I remember I said Mr. Jonathan never finished to talk. This evening now, the evening where I say my quick talk, where I go. My brother, please go ahead, sir.
Like you say, you asked me one time, said if it's a commodity, if you ever buy somebody, said no.
Yes.
He will not come talk and say you buy somebody. He forget he was talking about the stop of cultists in Edo State, blah blah. Ask him if he's not a cultist. If he denied this, I have a BBC record.
That's what I'm saying. You no. Listen, I will not ask him. You come and ask him here. You were here just now. Me not give you chance. Me to ask a question just now. I not say how many questions. Mother Riska asked 3 questions at a go. Mother Patricia asked 3 questions at a go. You were challenging. Instead of you to ask question, you were disrespecting him. Ask question. Put on you to combat all of them together. Ask him, are you a cultist? Are you a this? Ask him, you have the right. Not send me, I'm not going to ask for you, sir. Thank you. No, wahala. Thank you. This is all right. Why I give to A, then I give to B. Now they call the send me message, now I go to ask question. Mr. Odu, I know you're on the backstage. I will soon bring you in. Everywhere you're full. Which guy, I mean, don't understand. I will call this broker, I beg go. And I don't go give anybody 8 minutes today. Now, for 5 minutes, I'll give everybody. Because I know you're ready to date these brokers for a very long time. I was not expecting a guest. I'm not telling her before I expect any guest. Tony Kabaka commented on the comment section. Now, so it take company. So, let me quickly go to, let's just take it the way it is now before we have him back again. If not, if he's not coming back again, let's just take it from here. Mr. Jonathan don't already talk. Madam Patricia, your 5 minutes.
No, Mr. Elvis, I've not spoken. No. I was interrupted. This is something that I believe I have 1 or 2 things to add here.
Okay, all right, go ahead. 5 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. When one thing I can deduce from Mr. Kabaka is the fact that he only wants to listen to people that are supporting him. In fact, he called me a PDP man. I'm not a PDP man. How he was able to deduce that, well, is known to him. And not only to me, to 2 other people. Even before they finish their question, he will be referring to them as PDP. So to that length, it's like he just want to listen to people that are on his side and not to any other, voices. So for me, that's a big. That's I think he should address that. So okay. I will leave it at that. But going forward, it is still the same problem. You see this issue, Mr. Elvis.
Yes,
you may not like this, but I will say it.
No, say anything. No.
I will say this. You see our problem in Nigeria. Nigerians are oppressive. Nigeria is an oppressive nation, first of all. Nigerians as individuals are oppressive. Given the chance, they will do it, and they will do it in broad daylight. That's our problem. And that's what we're seeing playing out in Edo State. It is not only the government of Nigeria that is lawless. Nigerian citizens are lawless. It is not only the Nigerian government or the security agencies. Nigerian citizens are lawless, grossly lawless.
And I support you 100%.
Because going forward, where on earth will you see citizens going to police? It's not right for citizens to go to police to go and arrest somebody. You don't have that right. Remember, where your own right ends, the other person's right begins. It is a citizen's right is simply to go to police and complain. It is the police that will conclude and make the determination that this situation warrants an arrest.
But because we believe that we can do and undo individually now, we expect the police to do it for us. That's why EFCC, in the middle of the night, can go to somebody's residence, bamboozle themselves, bulldoze the whole place, harassing people.
Thank you. Please, Mr. Jonathan, just hold on, please. You see this comment that Nosa Aigbe just commented now. This is the kind of question I was waiting for somebody to ask Tony Kabaka today. People, they verse forget themselves. You see, this is a very important question here. I wish somebody, and I make me put on for screen. I wish somebody asked, it said, Tony Kabaka, who gave you the right for you and your boys to slap a registered private security?
That's the question I ask you.
Aswa is entitled to have one because those police officers has been compromised. Nobody has this one. We they use verse, scatter everything.
Mr. Elvis,
Mr. Elvis. Opportunity now they ask questions. Now they ask Mr. Elvis. Not call my name.
I ask him that two wrongs cannot make a right. Why not let the police do their job? The next thing is that anybody that makes such comment is a PDP man. That's not right. But going back to I just want to conclude on this note. It is only in Nigeria you will see the security agencies like EFCC and even individuals doing this, going to somebody's house. How can somebody differentiate you from a criminal? No identification, no proper markings. You just appear there and say you are EFCC. Anything could have happened. Sorry, the man that lost his life, unfortunate. It is just unfortunate. Can FBI, do you know the number of complaints that FBI, or here in Canada, where I live here, the number of complaints that the RCMP or the city police or even the security agent that they received? So do you mean that they will now go? Nigeria is even a child's play when it comes to the number of information that the FBI receives on a daily basis, hourly basis. So you think FBI will just come out and go and ransack people? It is only in Nigeria they will say you just submit a request, and then the police will just go and bamboozle the person. No investigation, nothing. They will just go there. If that has been the case in developed nations, the whole place will have been unrowdy. It will have been so disorganized. You want to compare? Are you kidding me? The likes of FBI, the number of information that they receive on a daily, hourly basis, and based on that, they will just be entering people's houses and properties to go and arrest them. They will get some information. They can work on it for years until they are certain. And when they get there, they will identify themselves as FBI. You will know that they are here. They won't come as armed robbers in the middle of the night.
1 minute more, sir.
Because the country is lawless. The citizens are lawless. Where your own right ends is where the other person you are asking the police to go and arrest. That's where his own right begins. We must get this straight into our head so that there will be order in the land. Let the court, there is law. If there is law, let the court do their job. Go to court. That's what they always say. Don't just go to public places and then start rioting. And
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Is it not the same touting we are still talking about now? EFCC that wear uniform behave like Agberu. So what do you? I mean,
God bless you. God bless you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you. Let fellow panelists take it over. Thank you very much.
That's what Mr. Jonathan is saying now. Behaving like a tout.
Make I come now.
Get us a beep. Before that, Madam Patricia, okay, just go ahead, man. Talk to us. 5 minutes.
If you get to know that way you want to do, Anna, make I wait.
No,
go talk.
5 minutes
sure?
after you. Yes, ma'am.
5 minutes, okay. Jonathan, don't talk for 20 minutes. So that Jonathan talk for 20 minutes.
No, Mr. Jonathan, you're talk for 5 minutes now.
No, 20 minutes. If I talk for about 8 minutes before.
You know it be my plan before now to you do 1 hour 30 minutes make I run. So
we go run. No problem. Me I not get problem because now we don't spend 2.5 hours already. So Yeah, 5 minutes is fine. But I hope I can compress with what I want to say. If not only one I fit talk shy, it's okay. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Oh, what an interesting evening or broadcast today. You know, nothing is planned, but it turned out to be uh, something that answers a lot of questions. You know, to me, yes, I think this broadcast has really kind of given me an idea, you know, of who Tony Kabaka is. Honestly, I've never ever spoken to him before. I've only been seeing him from afar. So the fact that he's patient to speak or let everybody ask him question, I think we should give him credit for that. You know, even yes, the so-called many people that are ruling today or leading, I don't think they are more smart than him. Honestly, we have to say, give credit to who credit is due. In that regard, in the wisdom that he's using to manage himself and manage whatever people are bringing to him, I think I would say yes. Is if he had a higher education, it would have been excellent. You know, so let's leave it at that. The Is it tax reform? The tax reform the man spoke about, I am still against it because I believe what Tinubu stood for is equity, fairness, and justice. When it comes to the tax reform, you know, that tax reform bill, I think, please, Mr. Tinubu, President, GFR or whatever, please stand on it. And even all those rubber stamp, what did they call them? Senators, people must insist that thing must stand. I won't be monkey, I won't be bamboo. Okay? So who they work, not supposed to they eat pass. Not be one way they sit down, not they do nothing, not be go they gain waiting me at the work for. It not they okay. Our eye don't hear, our eye don't open. That tax reform, according to Tinubu, must stand. And you uh all these governors from south, southeast, southwest that are still in a way letting the other one to tell you that this is where they are going. You better wake up, because I will tell you people that if you do nothing about this situation, the evil that you people are feeding, that you people are not nurturing, that you people are breeding, okay, they will rise up and consume every one of you one day. I'm telling you, you better start looking into the affairs of your people. You cannot ask me to be the one working and some are lazy doing nothing, and they are the one having the fattest of my labor. It's not going to be done. So I've said it before, if Tinubu start to do the right thing, I will be the one to shout his praise here. And as often I've seen the move he's making, it's like he's taking me to where I think Nigeria should be. I will sing his praise. And nobody can stop me for that. You can hate me as much as you want to hate me. You know, I don't care. All I care is that somebody that will make my Nigeria to work in my day. If it will not work, oh, let us go a separate way. Because this Nigeria as we stand is illegal. It's illegal. The amalgamation has expired since 2014. So we are not binding. There's nothing holding us together. Everybody can walk away from this, first union. Everybody can do that. So please, so that's that. That's the governor, whatever they say they came up with, should not stand. We should never allow it to stand, because nobody is a slave to any other person in that country. No, it shouldn't be. So I'm insisting that Tinubu must stand his ground and make sure what he proposed must be what it becomes. Yes. The EFCC, you stop behaving like robbers. If you don't stop behaving like criminals, you will die like criminals. That's what I would say. because you cannot budge into people's house, break,
All right,
knock down their window, knock down their house, doors, and then beat people up and say you are what? Please, anybody that see waiting they see now they deserve them. So I'll leave it like that. Thank you.
all right. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. God bless you, ma. Appreciate you for putting all your submission together in that 5 minutes. At least you passed it on. Thank you so much, everyone. Black Panther have been calling. Black Panther, you always calling in while people are talking. Doesn't mean you are watching me behind. You know, if you are watching in real time, you should know I can't pick your call while people are calling in. Let me quickly return your call back. So we'll take it from here. I appreciate you guys. Help us to press on the like button, help us to share. Black Panther, thank you very much, my brother. Talk to us. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Good evening to you.
My brother, I just need to pick my call.
We're not to hear you. We're not to hear you. Your voice is far away.
Can you hear me now?
It's manageable. It's manageable. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to say, Madam Patricia, God bless you for your statement, and God bless every one of you. Madam Rita, thank you, top notch, and Oga Jonathan, top notch. Despite what the Honorable Comrade Kabaka said, and I want to answer this question. Some of us came here and vent. That was wrong. And I want to say one thing. Look, I am not on any side. Let me handle one part of the issue Comrade Kabaka said. There's what we call citizens' rights. If you don't know about it, go and Google it. There's what we call citizens' rights. You have a right to carry private security, but your private security has jurisdiction. They don't have the right to bring private security into the court of law. That is what you should look at. Somebody come here to say they don't have the right to speak. There's what we call citizens' rights, and they have the right to question the reason why they should bring private security to mount the law.
No, Black Panther. If they have the right to question why they brought in the private security, but do they have the right to send the private security people out of the court?
Yes, they have the right to send those people out if the police refuse to do their work. That's what called citizens' right. In California, citizens can arrest the police officer for driving above the speed limit. You can take him to court and they will issue him a ticket. That is called citizens' right. We should all go and learn it. Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, we all are learning here. That's why I asked that question. I know they have a right to question anybody, but I'm not sure they have the right to send out a private security that is registered in Nigeria out of the court.
Mr. Ivy, sorry. Yesterday, actually, that was the reason why they used that word. Since the police refused to do what they are supposed to do, we resorted to self-help. If you heard that, if you go and replay it. They said that yesterday. I think it was Edo State that said it. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Anyway, the people on the backstage, I know you guys are there. Prince Collins, Oga Henry, Oga Oduwa. Yes, I know you all are there. I'll bring you guys in shortly. But let me just finish with the people on the panel, then I'll bring you in. But meanwhile, let's move on. Give us a mandate if you're there. Please talk to us. You have 5 minutes, sir. Okay, let me assume you are not available. Madam Rita, you have the floor. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, sir, and good evening to everybody. And my lovely mommy diaspora. I'm just going to talk about, I think everybody has spoken, about the EFCC, what they're supposed to do. And, everything that we are all experiencing today, including what we're discussing today, has to do with what Mr. Jonathan said. Nigeria is a lawless country, and the laws are selective. And that's why Tony Kabaka and Edo State can do what he's doing. That's why Governor Basaki did what he did. And that's why former Governor Shomole did what he did. And that's why, everything is just a topsy-turvy. And that's why EFCC is doing what they're doing. Nigeria is a lawless society. Typical Nigerians who live abroad, if they give them chance to be lawless, they would be lawless. But because Nigerians in diaspora know that the country where they are living in, the institutions work. The institutions implement their laws. So everything that happened in the court, what we're even the election itself, INEC, we are living in a lawless society. I'm just going to talk about Edo State. 5 minutes. I'll try and get all my points out. There's something that we're missing here, and there's something Mr. Elvis was saying. When someone like Tony Kabaka comes, it's kind of a reflex action because we're angry about what is going on. Sometimes our disposition or the way we ask the question might be out of passion, for all the wrongdoings that we are sick and tired of seeing. You understand? And I think I was almost crossing that level because I'm sick and tired of seeing the bull that's going on a daily basis. Tomorrow there's going to be another news. But I want to pinpoint something. This lawlessness that Mr. Jonathan keeps talking about. When former Governor Obaseki was governor, there was a lot of lawless processes. I didn't see this upheaval that I'm seeing today. So when I'm speaking, I am speaking on the basis that you that is talking now, that is crying wolf, wolf, you have no moral right to talk now. Because when the chiefs were going well, when the person you were supporting was, even you were committing atrocities, there was no upheaval. So it's hard for some people to get it. When I'm speaking like this, it sounds as if maybe I am aiding and abetting what is happening now. I am talking to the likes of Isaac Bemi that is sitting there, including the Tony Kabaka. I hope he's listening to me. Because at some point, Tony Kabaka was working with former Governor Obaseki. Yes, including all these actors now. And hearing Chris Naikari say, oh, Tenebe, he's my friend. I'm like, that language that they're always saying, it tells you straight up, they're all the same. It tells you straight up, it depends on whose pocket is deeper, is who they will support. Chris Naikari that is talking today, including Governor Obaseki, tomorrow can go back to the APC. They will tell you he's my friend, though, but this is what he did. That just irritated me, Mr. Elvis, when I hear Chris saying, who is my friend, so that tomorrow, when you guys are in your beer parlor, or maybe in your private jet, you will laugh and lie, ha, ha, ha. It's just politics now. There's no enemy in politics now. It's just a common, it's all about interest. It's just a game. It's distraction. What is going on in the court, all this back and forth, is distraction. We want to see Mode Pueblo working. We want to see that the so-called budget. Let me not use the word the so-called. The budget, excuse me. The budget that he read out the other day. Let us see some sort of implementation. I'm not interested in this. Listen, whatever the court says at the end of the day, whatever will be, will be. Whether they fight outside or they fight inside, or anybody is fighting, which thug is fighting the other thug, they're all the same. They're all the same. I'm not moved by it. What I want to say is that the problem in Edo State is caused by former Governor Adam Shoshomole and former Governor Godwin Obaseki. These two main actors, these two creators of this disunity, they are nowhere to be seen. Where are they? I mentioned Governor Obaseki is still a PDP person. As far as I know, he's supposed to be there making complaints like, this is what these people are doing to my people. He's still a leader in PDP. He's not there.
Madam Rita, your minute is over, but I have a question from a question. There's a comment I just saw in the comment section, which is a very, very important question. It said, Obaseki is no more the governor. Your brother, I'm not concerned about your brother is not the governor. I don't, but my concern now is that how come Okpebolo cannot bring law and order in the state now?
It's just like Gabriel.
Hold on. Let me finish because I want to reinterpret that question. Okay. It's just like APC is complaining about Jonathan all the time, right? While some of them stylishly complain about Buhari, but they don't want to mention the name because they belong to the same satanic umbrella. But now, let's assume that all the complaints are legitimate. But now you are there. What are you now doing, to sort out, all this plight? Like you are saying that the problem we have in Edo or whatever that happened in Edo is Oshomole and Obaseki. Now, the person that is not there now, what is this person going to do to change the narrative? Thank you.
This is what I'm going to quote Mr. Jonathan. We are a country of pretenders. Mr. Gabriel, Henry Gabriel, good evening, sir. If you're listening to me, that your question is pretentious. Why did I say so? Because you know this is a vicious cycle. You know this is a vicious cycle. Why can't we stop pretending? You know, I am repeating, this is a vicious cycle. And I'm going to keep repeating until you guys get it. Because you guys still don't get it. You guys are still picking APC and PDP. You're still picking Oshomole. You're still picking Obaseki. You guys still don't get it. My point is this. PDP did what they did. Now it's APC turn. APC is doing what they're doing. Are you telling me that when Obaseki was doing what he was doing, he didn't fix it? Nobody screamed. We didn't hear like the other guy that came on Arise TV the other day, some sort of NGO coming to talk. Everyone was quiet. People were speaking. I was speaking. That's why I have authority to speak now. Because I was speaking then, I was insulted. Now you are telling me, why can't Governor Okpebolo do the same? Because we're a country of liars. Governor Okpebolo is doing exactly what Governor Obaseki did. And that is why this vicious cycle needed to stop. People were not looking at the calculations. If you look at the permutations of APC and PDP, you will not pick any of those parties as the governorship candidate. That is one of the reasons why I picked Labour Party. That was one of the reasons. And this is what I was predicting, and that's exactly what we are seeing today. So if you're asking me that question, I will tell you it's a vicious cycle. That question is pretentious because you know the system, you know how it works, you know the history of APC and PDP. So asking me that question is just being, you're trying to be like an idol to say, oh, Governor Obaseki was so nice, he was so, perfect with his suit, well aligned,
Okay.
and then these ones are wearing rags and they're doing bad. Please, that's a pretentious question. You are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria, you know what is going on. It's a vicious cycle. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Yes, at least you also answered mine. That was my main concern. Peter Obi said it. You cannot come in first before you now be saying, I cannot do it, or this is what is wrong. He said, you're supposed to know what is wrong before deciding to come into that office. You're supposed to know already. That's why you said you want to rule. Now you are there. Then sort it out. Simple. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. Mr. Henry Gabriel, I'd just like you to use the opportunity to use your 5 minutes as well. Maybe you have one or two things to say quickly.
No,
Thank you.
you see, I'm not that kind of people who rant for nothing. I make my point and make it big. If you're gonna put your head to the wall, I don't give a F about it.
No, you don't do that.
Let's call it spade.
Mr. Henry. No.
I take it back. Sorry, I take it back.
I don't know what is wrong with you today, to be honest. I don't like that. I don't want
because Mr. Evis, sometimes I don't want to come on this program.
Respected on my panel, please. You have right to ask questions, please. The same way
sometimes
I don't like to
sometimes I don't want to come on this program because sometimes there's some topic I want to go straight because I'm not kind of person who pretend that everything is okay.
That's fine. I know sometimes you don't come. That's fine. But I don't like the word. If you don't want to come, that's not my issue. But the same way I'll protect others here, I'll protect you.
Yeah.
You don't disrespect people here. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. My point is this. I go straight to the point. I'm not the kind of person who beat around the bush.
Nobody beat around here. Joe, go straight to the point now. Tony Kabaka was here just now. You could
not I'm talking now. Let me say it's my time. Let me use my time to talk where I want to talk. All right? Right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so when Tony Kabaka came to this program, I was talking about Curtis, this thing is the private security they brought from Lagos, whatever they brought them. Are these private security? I did not license people in Nigeria. I make reference. If you go and play a video next time, if you go to play a video, I made this comment there. I asked him this question: so would they use the same private security because he didn't trust the Nigerian police and security agencies? He bring private security to the court in Abuja. Nobody had no police, no DSS harass him. So if they have a situation about this private security, who gave them the right to attack them? Why they don't refer this matter to the police there, the Nigerian security agencies that was there? It could not allow me to finish. It called me PDP. I don't belong to any party. The only person I support was Mr. Obi when he was president. Obaseki when he was want to come back again. We all support him because I thought he's going to do better. When he messed up, I think criticize him when he messed up. But now to move forward, we should not cry. Stop crying wolf Obaseki. But we have the new sheriff in town. We should focus on the new sheriff in town. Instead of us bringing, because of the interest you have from this Obaseki for this failure, Obaseki failed too. He failed. It disappointed me this second term. It disappointed me. Fine. But it doesn't mean we're going to move forward. Now we have the so-called governor now that's in town. Now the one they said the best one for APC, they brought the best they can bring from their ward. This is one they gave you now. Why not focus on this governor? Where are you? Make peace and order be in the state. Nobody's talking about this. All they think, Obaseki. Okay, now you want to start blaming the past governor, president that make Nigeria become worse today? You start blaming Jonathan. You start blaming
Mr. Henry, you know? Mr. Henry, before you've used 4 minutes from your 5 minutes already, but I'd like us to have a conversation. During the time of Edo State governorship election, who were you supporting?
I was supporting this guy, Akpata.
Okay, you were supporting Akpata.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm going somewhere. Supporting Akpata. How much effort did you put into campaign for Akpata during that election period? Either on this or any other platform?
Okay, I did not put that effort the way I did it from Togba that time. You remember, we all did it.
Yes.
Why? Because Akpata did not show that later it did not show this excitement that I want this thing. It did not show. They are just okay. You know what? Let me leave like that.
Okay, so sir. You know why I asked that question? Because I want to blame you. You know why I want to blame you? The same time in those state governorship election, I screamed, I yelled on this platform that the thing that you guys should focus on, you and everybody, including Madam Rita, everybody listening to me right now, many of you can testify to it. You guys did not do it. Now everything have got soured. Everybody's complaining, right? I said it that anybody that is supporting their candidate, come out and speak for your candidate. Your candidate cannot win if you are inside your bedroom and saying that the person why I support the list.
I have two candidates.
You did not speak that much. You were only supporting him in your bedroom, right?
No. I said I prefer. I did not put my. Let me tell you the fact. I did not put my mind where I put on Obaseki second time.
Where we are today. Why are we not angry now?
No. I mean, because I know either. My own thought was like this: either Labour Party or this Aswen. I said I prefer these two to take it, not this APC thing, because I'm tired of this APC that's killing us right now. That's what I said.
Another thing, my brother, that I want you to, I don't know if you follow my broadcast yesterday. When I was angry, I mentioned something that I should have mentioned, but all of them is there. I don't have anything to regret when I speak on this platform because I listen to myself. I mentioned some things yesterday, my brother. Let's be honest to ourselves. All of us are guilty of some of the things that's affecting us today in Nigeria, including myself. All of us are guilty.
I would say so. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, you heard Comrade Tony Kabaka stated earlier on, which I also mentioned yesterday, that Aswa Igodaro came to see me 3 times. Right? Aswa Igodaro did not go to his house to beg him to give him pounded yam to eat. Aswa Igodaro went there to bid, work for me, and the highest bidder collected Tony Kabaka, right? Then Aswa Igodaro also went. This one, me, I can testify 100%. Also went to Edo State, right? They had the meeting and everything, blah, 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 but I don't want to expatiate. Then the highest bidder collected Edo State. But let me come back again. Let's assume Aswa Igodaro won the heart of Tony Kabaka at that time, and he won the heart of Edo State at that time, because you know what these guys are doing. The highest bidder, they follow or whatever. You and I already know that. Okay, what happened yesterday in the courts? If maybe Comrade Tony Kabaka, the way he was involved yesterday on what happened and Edo State, but the other way around, they were working for Aswa Igodaro, would you have frowned the way you are frowning now?
Mr. Elvis, in all my lifetime, when I was in Nigeria, I traveled to this country. I hate this kind of way to oppress people.
Okay, no. Okay, now let me quickly prove it to you that no, you lied there. With all respect, let me prove it to you, sir.
No.
You hold on now. When somebody say you lied, what you're supposed to ask is how.
How? Tell me.
I want to take you back, including myself. You lied there, and I lied there, and many of us, majority of us, lied there. We are guilty of what I want to say right now. Do you remember during the time of Peter Obi?
Yeah.
What was that man's name again that was fighting Peter Obi from Labour Party? What's his name again? That old man. Please, can somebody remind me? The passion party. Apapa. Do you remember how Apapa were beating?
The native got Apapa.
Okay, good. The way that they beat Apapa black and blue for courts, and me celebrated it here. You celebrated it here. Did you frown at it?
Yes.
No, did you frown at it?
No. Why?
Okay,
why?
See now.
Because
hold on, sir. Hold on. Okay. Now you go talk. Hold on. Make I finish. You know
why? You
why?
don't take all my 5 minutes, so.
No, not what I know. Before I came in, you used 4 minutes. Only 1 minute to get. You go. I know what you answer. Let me quickly say this, sir. That's why I said nobody is perfect here. Sometimes what is favorable to us, we stayed mute. And that at Papa's own, I was guilty. But today, and I know you yourself, because you supported Peter Obi 100%, you worked so hard during the time.
Because we saw how it is, Elvis.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, hold on. Yes, we saw how it is. Papa created Wahala everywhere, blah, blah, blah. We called him names. He's working for this, working for APC. But he was beaten in the court. He's an elderly man.
There's an excuse. There's no excuse for that one. There's no excuse for that one.
Okay, you see now. So now, henceforth, what do you and I supposed to learn? If even though it's favorable to us, let's condemn it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, right?
Go ahead. Thank you.
When Kabaka came here, it justified that he have the right to take law into his hand. No, because this security, they are there to do their job. They did not attack any of them. We saw the video there. We saw it first. We saw the video. If things like this happen, the police are there. Police was just looking at them.
Let me tell you, my brother. Now you and I come from Nigeria. You should know that our police, they cannot be trusted. Let's be honest to ourselves.
Yeah. So somebody from your panel came here. He live in America.
They should be condemned in entirety.
Okay.
And if it happens in our favor, let us also condemn it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Somebody from your panel came here, he live in America, was justifying what it says citizens have right to arrest somebody, to walk somebody else. That's not true. Citizens have right to arrest people. Yeah, that commit crime. That same citizen have right to sue you if you lay your hand on him. Go and read your law in America.
Thank you, my brother. Henry, I can see today you were very angry, and it's your right.
Because I see. My friends from other tribe, the other states, they tell me, see your Benin boys, you say I don't be Lagos, you're proud of a boy. Look at your people, lawless people. I say,
they don't tell me as well. Yes, I know.
But this was so we should condemn this heart of Tony Kabaka. That does not give you rights to do that in that place.
That's what I'm saying, that we condemning it. I condemned it yesterday. You condemned it yesterday. You are condemning it again today.
I will condemn it tomorrow again.
Exactly. It's a good thing, but my stand now is that let us always condemn it, even though it's favorable.
What of the guy with poor passion who was wearing a PDP? I forgot to ask him that question. So you want to tell me that person is PDP?
Exactly. Some people say the guy is
because if you look at the shirt, if you look at it, he wear t-shirt black inside. The one he put on top was hurry. You wear that t-shirt hurry.
I'll be very happy somebody threw that.
But Elvis, somebody here will come and defend this now.
Mute yourself. Elga Prince Collins, there's noise coming from your end, please. Nobody's from mute themselves if you are not talking.
Somebody will come and defend this now. We say I'm a PDP. Elvis, I'm not a party member. I don't belong to any party. I just want a better Edo State. That's it.
Thank you, my dear brother.
So discussing, so ashamed to see this kind of things in our state. Thank you.
Like I said before, your anger is welcome. Me myself.
No, I was really hungry. I was really hungry for this situation from this 2 days.
If you are not angry, I will not be happy with you. That's how it should be. But I want to quickly answer my dear elder brother, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. You said, say I don't really like to go into this matter because not to concern me like that. I cannot support anybody for this governorship election. We just concluded. That comment you write, so sir, you say, Mr. Elvis, it is because Aso Odaro did not agree with their satanic conditions. You see, Oga, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, I have so much respect for you. If I tell you, say, all the informations are right in my hands, and it's only when I'm challenged, I push and I speak, and I always stand by my words. But the only thing I will say to this now, not to go extensively, is that for our elder brother, the governorship candidate of the PDP, Aso Odaro, to go to Tony Kabaka, everybody know if you employ Tony Kabaka today, you know the kind of work he will do for you. If you employed Edo State, you know the kind of work he will do for you. Then you went to see him. I asked a question just now. Did he went there to eat pounded yam with them? Let's assume he said their condition, he did not agree to their condition. The only condition that I did not agree with was the financial condition. So please don't push me there, sir. Everything we hear, everything there our hand. But if we have to go extensively, what about the dwarf? The dwarf where Aswen go carry come for Texas. So what are you going to say about that? Are you also saying that one agreed to the satanic or did not agree to satanic condition? The same dwarf that called Obaseki Gabriel. I don't want to mention that. Well, I know what they talk Gabriel. They call him Gabriel for throughout 8 years in office. He called him names, saying inside the office now that they do the Duduvaga. And you still went on. What do we call that? Sometimes when I don't let me respond to a comment, come be like say I can't the hot as well safe. That's why I don't like doing this. Make we all take and say our politicians go to this avenue to seek power, to seek assistance. They are doing it because of what they want to get. That's fine. But when you get to the office, do the right thing. I will sing your praises here. Then in rounding up, Comrade Tony Kabaka worked for Obaseki. I mentioned it yesterday. Able still work for Obaseki. In fact, Comrade Tony Kabaka worked for Obaseki throughout his first tenure. Obaseki went to see him in his house, in Tony Kabaka's house. I have the video and I have the pictures. Able still worked with Obaseki throughout his first tenure and half to the middle of his second tenure. So, these people have worked with Obaseki now. Now, they say, okay, Obaseki don't finish. I want to move on. They apply for another application or another recruitment. It reached their hand. They continue their job, what they know how to do best. Let me take you guys back quickly. Anything that is wrong, right? Condemn it. Not when it's favoring you, you stay silent. That is my stand. That's why you see a reference to my brother just now, Mr. Henry, where we they beat a papa for court. Me, why they talk to you so? I not condemn him. Why? Because I'm also guilty of it. And I'm regretting it. Say, no, it shouldn't be that. That's why you see, say, that EFCC person with the buy, so I condemned it in entirety. When it's favorable to us, we go silent. When it's not favorable to us, then anybody will criticize them will come and say, hey, we are all evil. Life shouldn't be like that. Thank you very much, my people. Alga Henry, thank you very much, sir, for your time. Okay, let me quickly bring in, give us a mandate. I can see I called you earlier and did not answer. I have to put on the backstage for people that want to speak, but don't worry, I'll bring you in shortly so that you can speak. Why I call Prince Collins to speak to us. Denmark Andy, they sent you. How are you? You want to speak to us something or that? Please tell us where you're joining us from on the private chat so that I can put you on the screen quickly. Denmark Andy, where are you joining us from? Which country are you joining us from? So that I can put you on the screen sharply. Just put it on the private chat and I'll bring you in. Please hold on, Prince Collins, before I bring you in. I want to bring a new person to the panel. Then we'll take it from here. You know, guys, help us to press on the like button and help us to share. Okay, oh, you wrote there. Let me see. You said I'm from Denmark. Wanna come say hi and support you guys. Okay. Denmark, Andy, you are satanic. You are not allowed on this platform. You are blocked on earth and in heaven. The reason why I was delaying you there is just to put your picture on the air because you came to hack us. You are more of the satanic people. That is your picture right there. Look at the satanic people that came in to destroy our platform. You know, look at him. We took big person already. And the funny part of it is that, guys, do you know that our fellow Nigerians are the one paying these people to come into our platform to hack us? Are you guys aware? But I don't want to reveal more. This
maybe this person said not be even from Denmark or this one. If it
no,
not even be.
where he come from, no matter at all. I'm not interested on that. His face is my concern. You know, he came for a mission. And in most cases, our Nigerians pay these people to come bring down Nigeria Wash. It's very, very unfortunate. So I was delaying him just to capture him and bring him in. You know, on the backstage, we see everybody. We have a picture of everybody and all that. You know, that's why I say turn on your camera before you come in. So he came in and he wrote, everyone on the panel, you can read this, what he wrote there. He said, I'm here to say hi and on blah, blah, blah to you guys. You have been blocked on earth and heaven. And you, that is a Nigerian person, who you are taking your money to pay satanic people to come hack our platform, is very unfortunate. You continue to spend your money in useless things till you die. That's what you're going to be doing. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. Prince Collins, sir, you have your 5 minutes. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And because of time, let me stay on the existing protocol while I recognize the mommy diaspora, the only big mommy that we have. We appreciate you. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. We'll be on for a while now. It's been a tough one. If we have to, before I go to Edo State, let me quickly touch on a few issues regarding the videos that was showcased today. You know, like regarding the man that was emphasizing on begging people to be able to attract more votes, as if that is an issue that will actually solve Nigeria problem when it comes to fraud or fraudulent activities during election. I think he doesn't know the vivid. He's not aware vividly of what Nigeria requires to solve their problem. It's not the issue of voting. So even if we are having 100 million votes or 120 million votes, if they want to manipulate it, they will. Manipulation is by figure. So what Nigeria needs is proper amendment of the law, and the ANEC law, electoral law, should be amended to make it concrete enough and make it clear, for clarity, not ambiguous laws. When you have ambiguous statements, it causes confusion and give room to illegalities. It gives room to impunities and misbehavior when it comes to personality discharging the duties when it comes to government job. So briefly, I will also talk about what Uzo Kalu said. You know, he made a very important point while he was giving his submission during the interview in Arise. You know, and that point was about Nigeria and as a viable nation and each state, how viable they are. He made a concrete point there that every state is viable in Nigeria. There is no state that is, less viable than the other. It's just for us to recognize where we are, recognize our ability, and recognize how we can nest our resources to the betterment of our states. And he crowned it up with a very important point that I would like to, speak about, which is restructuring. He talked about restructuring by way of going back to the way it was while we had the First Republic, when we had credible leaders that had competition. He emphasized how competition work alongside with restructuring. And actually, it's only competition that can lead to sensible and meaningful development in any nation. Where there's no competition among the citizens, where there's no regional competition, there is no development. So he nailed it. And if we go by way of that, we might be succeeding. So then the issue of EFCC that you spoke about, Mr. Elvis, I think for me, EFCC is doing nothing in Nigeria, but just extortion, like just it's an extension of the police misbehavior. So for me, it is time for us to start protesting against EFCC, for it to be crushed, because it's not doing the purpose at which Obasanjo, made it for. The purpose was to fight against financial crime, as the name goes, economic and financial crime, those that are, doing fraudulent activities when it comes to the economy of the nation. That is the purpose of EFCC. If it's not doing that, I think we should start protesting for it to be crushed. Because
1 minute left, sir. 1 minute left.
So then coming back to Edo briefly, if you can give me additional 1 minute, please. The Edo has been a state of aggression for a long time. Our Royal Highness and the indigenous people of Edo, has managed these people through elections in peace for so long. But the fact that recently the government of Tinubu and Oshomole as a person, they become a problem in Edo, they are turning Edo into a different place. And when the federal might as an incumbency is not neutral in the electoral process in the state, at the state level, this is always what you see. Due to disobedience to the rule of law, when people are backed by incumbency, whether at the state or at the federal level, this is always the result. These people that are misbehaving up and down is because they've been backed by one incumbency or the other, and they are trying to turn Edo to Lagos. I just hope we're going to find solution very soon. Maybe after this court proceedings, there's going to be solution, because these things are not helping Edo people. We are not happy with them. We should keep telling them that we are not happy. The Edo diasporas are not happy that our land has become a ground for war. We are not at war, but it's as if we are in a serious war. We need peace, and that is what we demand at all time, whether they like it or not. They must give us that peace, and that is what we demand. Thank you very much, Mr. Najawash. I appreciate each and every one of us.
Okay, thank you very much, God Prince Collins. God bless you, sir. Stay mute. I appreciate you very, very much. Okay, I would like to quickly move on because I still have someone on the backstage. Mr. ACBD, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us today. Good evening to you, sir. If you are there, please talk to us. You have 5 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Najawash.
Thank you, sir.
The panelists and everyone listening to us. Yeah, well, I think just to be fast, the one for the man who came on and spoke, like Madam Rita was saying in the comment section there, politicians are going to be politicians, and I can't really say so much about that, but at the end of the day, I remember when we were debating on, when we were like discussing on the Edo elections, and I was always putting my own support behind Olumide Akpata, because to be honest with you, we have to be very careful when we are trying to select politicians that are crisscrossing from these two parties that have been in charge, for a very long time, PDP and APC. But it seems like the more wicked version of politicians are the ones in APC. But we can't. Sometimes they just crisscross, So that for me, I was never confident with any of those two parties. I know some people had a lot of reasons, and some people were talking about other things as regards to Olumide Akwata, but I just felt like, coming from a new party and seeing what someone like Alex Otis is doing in Abia State, there was just that optimism that it will be a breath of fresh air. Then just to go to other thing, this EFCC and all that, to be honest with you, these people, the first people, like Mr. Jonathan said, he gave a very wonderful submission on that. The thing is, they should put just half of this effort in following corrupt politicians. I guess I believe that's the main reason for their existence in the first place. Corrupt politicians, go after them. And this thing of going out, and that video you played, the man, I think Ned Media, he did a very, very wonderful, analysis on the whole thing. You can't just bump into people's houses and now even the statement they released that the Yahoo boy, the open fire. How we have to stop these media trials. These people will just come and tell us, and we are just. What if the man was not even a Yahoo boy in the first place? So where's the investigation? Where's the court's conviction and everything? So this whole thing, and this is how NSAS, got to the level where people had to come out. Because yes, there are fraudsters, there are internet fraudsters, but what is the process? Like Mr. Jonathan said, if you start going with information from third parties, or just you see this thing that they always say, if you see something, say something. What if your eyes are deceiving you? What if you're seeing something different? You might be reporting someone that is probably doing work from home or doing a legit. I know some of these people that say they are doing Forex, just using that as a cover story. But there are also people that are legitimately doing the Forex trading in their houses. People are doing online works. A lot of people are doing AI, data analysis, data science kind of, some people are data engineers. And most of them, they work from home, they work remote. So what if someone is doing that in his house and you just assume from somewhere that this person is a fraudster, maybe some bad belle neighbor, and they now call or inform the authorities. And so you mean the authorities will just come and break down the door of that person without, doing their due diligence and, just being responsible with the whole thing. So it's quite unfortunate. It's just, it's showing lawlessness, It's showing, and it's the same thing applies to someone like Reno Omokri. To be honest, obviously we've seen the antics of the guy, and some of the things he has been doing is very wrong. But at the same time, this thing of just going and issuing that, unless if it's the police though, because I didn't get that part of the story. Maybe the pastor reported him, and the police decided, okay, they have to arrest him. Yeah, that makes sense. But if someone just goes and directs that, go get this person, I don't think, obviously that's what we've been seeing, and it's very wrong, very wrong. So we need to put our mind in building our, our society, because we cannot keep running. All right. Let me stop there. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. CPD. Thank you, sir. This is me. I've been up like I talked about before. I not plan say I will do almost 4 hours this evening at all, to be honest. But it happens. Anyway, I'd like us to move on now to the next persons we have here. Abdul Malik. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Good evening to you. You have your 5 minutes, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. EFCC, their issue is very big matter, because I see no reason why people that make laws, they are breaking the law. It's unfortunate, and it's very sad. How can you just go to break somebody's house? That is a criminal attitude. Just like it's just like what am I going to say? It's like It's like you are using force to do something that is not right. It's a criminal attempt. Yeah, it's not normal without court order. You went to you not even verify to investigate, to get the concrete investigation if really this person is also something. But you just go in to break somebody's house. That is criminal attempt. And you make law in the country, but you are breaking the law. How can the citizens obey the law? They cannot obey the law. They don't know what they are doing. Obasanjo that created EFCC created EFCC just because of money laundering then. Where Alamesa and Alamesa, which is Bayelsa State governor, and Bori River Delta State governor, when they were lending money to overseas, that is when Obasanjo created that EFCC. Those Yahoo boys, I'm not supporting them, but most of them, they are dealing with international, not locally. Politicians that they are stealing our money that made the country dry today. Why can't they go and bust and break politician house? Look at Yaya Bello then. He has for how many months? They don't go to his house to break his door, right? But they go for just common people. Why can't they go for politicians that loot the country dry? What we are facing today because of those politicians. But they cannot. They are just going after minor people in the country. We have a long way to go because we have not yet ready to make the country better. Or we are just pretending hypocrisy everywhere. Hypocrisy everywhere. Look at EFCC, they don't do their job. Go for politicians that they are looting the country dry, local currency. Those Yahoo boys, they are dealing with international. But I'm not supporting what they are doing. Why can't you go for that the way you go for Yahoo boys, really, if you want to make the country good? They don't know what they are doing. Without court order, you went to go and break somebody's house. Criminal attempt. You see, Edo State issue. I was about to ask to the Kabaka issue. I was about to ask this question. I see no reason why in a court premises, somebody carry gun and parabolating in the street, and there is government agency there. That man was not tracked. Even till now, nobody know if it is APC send that man or PDP. How are we going to know who sent him? Nobody know. It's very sad. Those people that are just behaving like I don't really understand. We don't have country because the way they are behaving is like they are not wise. It's like they are behaving like animals. People that they are not learned, understand? That is how they behave. I don't know how we make this country good because they are not seeking advice from people that live in overseas or advice, know something like technology. But the way they operate the country, that's why the country is not moving forward. It's all backward, every day, backward. Every day. Look at what people, you come to break somebody's door, just like criminal attempt. Now, wow, imagine. Thank you very much, Mr. Nejawad.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother Abdul Malik. Nigeria Matabi as it gets. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'd like us to quickly move on to Mr. Odowa. Mr. Odowa, thank you, sir, for joining us this evening. Good evening to you. You have your 5 minutes. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Jawash. Good evening, everyone in the panel, and good evening, Mommy Diaspora, commenters, listeners, and viewers. Happy Saturday to all. Well, thank you. I wanted to ask our brother Kabaka, because since he said the court is where they are the one to give order, who are the people that are supposed to give order in the court? Is it the government agencies that has the right giving order in the court, or is it the private bodies, which we now call the civilian, are now the one to be giving the government agencies court order in court? Because I found out that in court, it become roar of when people are not telling that the EFCC, the state police, and this, that are the one. Is it not the duty of the state police to know their own duty and said, you, the civilian, sit here. You, the security agency, whether it's private or not private security, be on this way. Is it not the police and the EFCC or whatever they call that are supposed to be giving directive to in the court? Then what do they, in the second one is, why do people go to court? Is it not to follow law and order? Then why do they now go to court and start making noise, disturbing the court, and thinking that they are not the one doing the right thing? Was they not supposed to go to court and sit and listen to whatever the judge and the part, whatever people that have problem with themselves will present? Because as we know, it is not the Kabaka and the securities or whatever, the Edo State, that have case in the court. It is the INEC and the party's leaders, those were like the Okbebolo and the PDP are the one that have case in the court. So their chairmen, like Azegbemi and the APC chairman, are the one that will represent the court and make whatever they want to discuss. Then why was them Kabaka and the security, private security, hire from whatever? It doesn't matter to me. We are not the one disturbing people. We are not hearing their voice in the court. So that shows what we are facing. Then the third one is Kabaka said that when they asked those who were firing some knockout in back of a court, which they call gun, because you know the language here. So then he said that that was what PDP did. Then how are we to show that PDP is the one who did it? Because someone we are saying give us our mandate, or they pull PDP cloth. The cloth can be bought in the market and people can offer cloth. Anybody can print that cloth. Why do the police, Nigeria police, not go after that? Okay, since then Kabaka are not the one to give order in court, why do they not go after that person that we are shooting gun at the back of the court or whatever premises of the court? And by now that they will, because they cannot say they don't know the person, since they can go to inside court and be shouting on security men, so they will have able to hold the person and bring it out so that the world will know who was the person and who sent those people. So that is for that. Then for the I'm sorry. For the question that he asked about house, who destroy house, and that's Madam Rita asked him the property of this thing. When the government sack you for the house, it is not the duty of the landlord to say who pay house rent or who did not pay house rent, because PDP said they pay, the APC said they pay. Okay, the landlord has to come out and said, this is the person that pay house rent for me. It is not this one. So where he was describing with wife and the court drove the husband out of the house, later another government come, that one was not answer to that question. The question is, let the landlord come out and tell us who pay house rent and people to know who now do the wrong and the right thing. Thank you. That is what I have to say on that. Then the third one, I wanted to ask him.
You have 10 seconds left.
Okay, thank you. The second one I wanted to ask him. Thank God he said the Edo people were angry by Obaseki, brought people from Lagos and be working in the position of the Edo. Why the Edo people are not angry that Osomole sold our cement factory to the northern person? Why Kabaka and the other group are not angry? Because Edo people supposed to be making use of that their factory, Oakville cement factory, making money from there. Why are they not angry over it? Thank you.
Okay. Unfortunately, your questions came late, but I know you might be listening. So, but I don't know
Mr.
how to answer
Mr.
that.
Ivis. Mr.
Thank
Ivis.
Yes, sir.
So just quickly, just 10 seconds. I just want to give kudos to Mr. Odua. Well, when someone listens to you carefully and intently, you always, make a lot of sense. The man that brought gun to the courthouse and started shooting, to the likes of Tony Kabaka and his group, that one can go to the law enforcement. That one is fine. The police will handle that. But the person that hire private security that police are aware of, that one, they will handle it themselves. So you can see the contradiction. Who is fooling who? Thank you for bringing
I
it up.
I like that angle where you came from.
That's what Mr. Odua was pressing, and I got it. And I really want to emphasize it. So you can see their contradiction, and they still have the audacity to be coming out and be talking. Tell us about that man. That one is okay. When you ask Kabaka, the law enforcement are in charge of that one. But this one, private security, that the police are aware of, that one, they will take laws into their hands. Let them continue to live in their deception.
And that one we carry gun. And that one now they supposed fight.
That is the one they supposed fight.
That one not true, sir. Anyway, I like that. And you see, on this platform, all of us they learn because people will come in from different angles, But I wish if he was here, maybe we would have also answered it. But the last person on the panel is Augusta Louis. Thank you, sir. You have your 5 minutes, please, so that we can do additional 1 minute round. Augusta Louis, you are not there. So I'm just going straight away to the first person on the panel, Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, you have, okay, let's do 2 minutes. You have just 2 minutes, please. Round up, closure.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet all my fellow panelists once again. Thank you. And I greet Mr. Kabaka for taking the time out to come to the panel to speak. I hope we can see more of that from everyone, even though we have dissenting and opposing views. Shouldn't stop us from coming out to talk together, have conversations. That's how we can make sense. You can know where the other person is coming from. I can also know where you are coming from. I thank him and I appreciate him for taking the time to come out. I want to, dwell on this video that we presented, and I believe Mr. Collins talked about it briefly. It is on this senator that is talking about Nigeria, talking about the northern Nigeria, that they have a lot of resources. See, let's make no mistake about it. If the northern Nigeria, if they like, let them have all the natural resources on planet Earth. Let it be situated there, God-given. It is God that gives natural resources. You have no hand in it. It is God. You just find yourself there by virtue of birth or location or whatever. It is God. And even if you have all the natural resources on planet Earth located in northern Nigeria, see, if they are not productive, it is a wash and a waste. It's a waste. Let them get it clean, straight, as simple as that. You must be productive. You must enhance all productive avenues. That is when they are comparing China.
10 seconds.
See, Nigerians deception is too much. Sometimes I begin to think, is it real? Are they really being deceptive? Do they really know? Are they clueless? Or is it real deception? Sometimes I can't figure it out. It is pure deception. That's the only side I can go. Because if there is no product, Nigeria cannot let them do all the tax reforms they want to do.
All right, thank you.
They need to get this and get it straight.
Thank you.
Like Mr. Elvis, oh God. See, this is a country where they will be buying Toyota as pure water every year. SUV Toyota costing average of about 150 million. They will buy thousands of it across the length and breadth of Nigeria every year, buying nothing from the local manufacturers, and they are talking about growth. Be dreaming. All politicians continue dreaming.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your voice today. I really do hope we can have you one of these days when you have your time to come in and come on time so that you can lecture us more on these areas. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. I don't know if you're still available. If you're there, 2 minutes, final submission.
Mr. Elvis, I didn't speak at all through, Louis.
I called you. You didn't answer me just now, sir.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, because I was just trying to handle some little things around here. Because
you have your 5 minutes, sir.
Okay. I think we have to look at these whole things carefully, because we're talking about people are coming out to say, the Togri in Benin, in Edo State. Of course, wholeheartedly I condemn that. I don't think in any civilized democratic setting there should be. There's no room for Togri. There's no room for guys for hoodlums. Coming down to a tribunal or anywhere. Who coming close to the corridors of government to get involved in any sort of antisocial behaviors. That let's bet down. Let me go back to this whole thing. To the several tribunals we had in the states when Oshomole became a governor years ago. After Osumbo, we all know how Oshomole went to court. Now, Governor Osumbo did not raise hell against Oshomole during that tribunal, or even when Oshomole became a governor, or even when Osumbo was a governor while Oshomole was going to court. Oshomole did not raise hell against Osumbo. Now, Oshomole became a governor. I was in Edo State when Oshomole imposed Obaseki on the Edo people. Obaseki won the election. He was declared the winner anyway. Iseyamu went to court. When Iseyamu was in court, Iseyamu did not raise hell against Obaseki. Because what we should look at is, most people are focusing on the reaction of the current government. But we have to also look at the fact that this amount of Togri we have today will not be happening if there's not an action of Togri from the other side. Now, there are lots of guys today working with ex-Governor Obaseki. These are notorious criminal citizens. I don't want to mention their names. These guys are still dating today. And there were a video that went viral when Obaseki said the Nigeria we born. So we have to look at it. I'm not here to speak, no, at all. Those people who know me know I'm not in support of Obaseki's government or support of APC. But I'm only talking about the situation. Now, Obebole is the governor of Edo State. We understand what it is right now. That there's a huge fight happening because there's a video I saw yesterday. Someone said there were companies that Obaseki, sided most of Edo lands for businesses and some of illegal deals that were done. Now, these people never expected a situation like this, that an opposition will come into power. So now there's a huge hit on Obaseki's side because lots of businesses lots of agreements were signed, worth billions of naira. Now these companies are signed this agreement. How are they going to go forward with the agreement? Having an opposition in power. Obebolo right now is hell bent to make sure whatever Obaseki did with those corporations that he stops everything. So there's a huge hit coming from both sides. That's what we should look at. Now, should we be in this situation? No, Nigeria is as it is right now. It's a country with the current political setting we have. I don't call it democratic government. I call it civilian dictatorship. There is Togri all over the place. It's just a nationwide thing. We see the one happening right now in Port Harcourt. We see the one happening in other states. Look at Lagos now. The sun is coming in. We all know that Lagos is the home of Togri in Nigeria. Let's not argue that. So when people are talking about Tony Kabaka, Edo State, this guy, these are political machineries. Political machineries. Whoever comes, the highest bidder wins it. So imagine if Tony Kabaka was bought over by Asue Godalo and he became and he was Asue Godalo's campaign. Asue Godalo won the election, and these guys are still going around the state. I can tell you that majority of the people today condemning Obebolo today, majority of them are condemning it on the partisan platform of saying their own candidate did not win. You only have 10% of Edo people who are neutral, who are saying, you know what, I'm not PDP. I'm not APC. I hate what is happening because I don't like this. Majority of the people complain on social media. Look at them. They're all on Obaseki's camp. The rest are on Obelo's camp. So we all know what is happening. It's a political thing. But should we be in this situation? And how are we going to stop it?
Because take it or leave it. When another party comes in tomorrow, we're going to have the same thing. It's a continuous thing. These same people, they all belong to the same party. I mean, the same caucus. Let me put it that way. Because a few years ago, they were all members of the same party, of APC. Now they're all PDP. So the two elephants fighting right now is Oshomole and Obaseki. These are the two elephants. And unfortunately, the Benin people are the collateral damage. The Edo people, they're the collateral damage. We have two big elephants fighting. Obaseki wants to make sure it destroys every Oshomole's influence for him to be the main man on ground, as far as the Edo State is concerned. Shomole is saying, no, I must make sure. So these are the two people fighting. So let's look at it from there. When people come to talk, Tony Kabaka was here just now. I actually expected folk to ask him questions, not coming to raise to express your anger towards him. No, that is, and Mr. Evans put it straight to us. When invited guests comes to this place, we shouldn't insult them. They're not here to be insulted. Because if we continue to do that, we're going to prevent, because we want to make sure this platform grows to a point where, by God's grace, it gets to the level of Arise Television, where people all over Nigeria want to key into this. But if we continue to use it as a platform of insulting anyone that comes on board, trust me, these guys will not come here. And the more people begin to ignore this platform, the irrelevant it becomes. And we don't want it to get to like that, because I'm a family member of Nigeria Watch. I'm always here. And I want the best for Nigeria Watch anyway. So whoever comes here, we have to respect the person. If you want to ask a question, ask respectfully. What is happening right now is totally condemned by the good citizens of Nigeria. But the truth is, we have to go back. The correct politicians in Nigeria, they've empowered criminals. And I said this thing before in Edo State. When Obasanjo came to power, that was when this whole problem started. In Benin City, when that was during the Lucky Benedio, that was when courtesan became, before it was a secret court, only on campus. What did they do? They started empowering courtists to help for electoral malpractice. And that is how this whole thing skyrocketed. It becomes a national thing. Where for you to win an election, you need to have talks on ground. Someone was saying the other day that the Labour Party did not win because they didn't have boys on ground. So should we get to that point where we have to have talks on ground to win an election? Can't we just win an election by Nigerians going to the poll to vote? So we have to have talks on ground with weapons to secure our vote. So that's not the Nigeria we have today.
Thank you.
That's my case for now. Thank you.
Sir Louis, your submission is powerful. I want to say thank you very much. Before I call on the next person, I'd like to quickly add this. You see, some of them that want to insult or disrespect our guests, maybe when they finish insulting our guests, you will not even see them on the panel again, maybe the next 6 months. Let's assume I allow you to insult and disrespect my guest. Then you will not vanish, will not see you again till the next 78 years. The same guest that you insulted will not want to come back to this platform. So, how you say more do from there? Now, God bless you, my brother, Sir Louis. When they talk for years, say, you don't need to insult anybody. In fact, the platform don't even welcome anybody insulting anybody here. Doesn't have to be guest, panelist, or anybody. But some of you still break the rules. Either you go to the comment section to break the rules, or you stylishly break it on the panel, or throw the call in. But when we take action, I'll say, no, Mr. Naja was not good. Let me talk and just now say, the evil we support today will come back to haunt us tomorrow. I don't know why they talk this thing for here. Some of the things that we are complaining about today, it was once favorable to us. But we stayed silent. We stayed mute. So yeah, it not concern me. But now it can't concern us. Not to say life shouldn't work like that. Thank you, my people. Everyone on the panel have given their first submission, and some have given their final submission. But Madam Rita, your 2 minutes, man. Final submission, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I don't really have anything to say. Mr. Lewis has said it all, and I just want to wish everybody a good night. And Mr. Elvis, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
And Rita, thank you very much, man. Thank you. That was very, very brief. I appreciate you. Oga Prince Collins, if you're there, your 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for your spirit of coordination. Thank you, everyone, the panelists. As a matter of fact, I think the problem we have in Nigeria is just, as we have been saying before, it's just a power of incumbency, guarded by or misguided by the law, and people are misbehaving here and there because they can always, get their way out through these people that are in power. So it's a pity. I think this court issue is just like a waste because there's not going to be any result because Tinubu have decided to say he wants to capture Edo. And you can see what is happening in Lagos now. If you follow the history of the impeached Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, you will find out that it was vividly due to the fact that he was not loyal to the power of the Cuban, the people in government. He was not loyal to the governor, and the governor extended that to Abuja to speak to Tinubu, who is the Jagaban of Lagos.
20 seconds.
And Tinubu said he's not in his support of him, and he was removed. So I think for Nigeria to be peaceful, we have to revisit the law. For the judiciary to be upright, we have to revisit the law. For the security to work properly, we have to revisit the law. In all ramifications, for me, it's all about revisiting the law and putting it right for everyone to know what we are doing. Otherwise, we are going to get I've been saying it here before, Mr. Evans, you'll be my witness that every time I say it's the beginning, we are going to get worse things. A time we come, we won't be able to speak anymore. I'm telling you honestly, I swear. A time we come, we won't be able to speak anymore, except urgent intervention need to take place as soon as possible to correct these abnormalities when it comes to the display of laws and orders. We are going to see serious anarchy. Is going to lead to that extent. What I'm seeing, and nothing is surprising me because I already, it's like I've visualized it for a long time. Anyway, let's hope to put ourselves together tomorrow. Each and every one of us, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself before you take care of others. Let us take off our head so that we'll be strong enough to do what we are doing right now. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis, particularly, take good care of yourself, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. I'd like us to quickly hear from Oga CBD if you are still there, sir. 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
sir. Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me? Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very clear.
All right. Thank you. Well, you see, first of all, if you are, if you're not being paid to do some of these APC, PDP, all these party things online, if you're just a normal citizen and you're doing these things, then you are living in delusion, because the country is in a dire situation. Right now, the conversation should not be my party, my tribe, my person. You should be looking for who will rescue. If it's your state, who will rescue the country. Because we don't have the privilege for all these, for some of these party conversations. When I see some people, for all these guys who are paid, I will say, okay, maybe because that's how they are feeding their hungry stomachs. But if you're just a normal citizen and you're going that route of fighting for party and fighting for one tribe or one thing or the other, then you are, I don't know what to call you, honestly. So the thing is that what we save Nigeria is revolution, not a violent, bloody revolution. No, we're talking about people rising up, saying, demanding their rights, saying that no, we won't back down until we see change. Because the Jackpot is not the solution. Where do you want to run to? You look at what is happening across the world. There's like a wave of right-wing governments now, like everywhere. And you know, a lot of racist ideologies, attaching themselves to that kind of movement. It doesn't mean that the right wing is racist, but there are some racist, people that are hiding under it. So what will happen if they start pushing people to go back to their country? So we have to think building our nation. We have to think of growing our, unfortunately, the man that said something about people should vote. There's no vote that we count without a proper, overhaul of the whole system, the electoral system itself,
Thank you.
So, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, CBD, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me come to Abdul Malik. 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Chris. Sorry, Mr. Edwards.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening once again. The greatest worst part of it, those governors, almost 36 states, right? They are not competitive with order to develop their state. Just take a look. Since when only Abia State is the one that give their state light, steady light, right? But since how many months now, no one of the governor, other state that compete with this man. Rather to compete, how they will steal money, and they will embezzle money. That is all their plan. They ideas. That is what they plan to do. But they don't plan to develop their state for the citizen. How can the country move forward? Just take a look now. Since when this man was inside in a president, now, minimum wage is like 45, just $50, right? But when Jonathan 2015, 18,000 was 100 and something dollar minimum wage. Buhari was 30,000, which is 90 something dollar, $97. But today now we are going backward. It's not just like 3 years, 1 year we are going backward, no moving forward. We need to find solution how we will move the country forward, not to go backward every year. It's very sad for everybody, even though you are not living there, your relation is there. It's affecting you one or the other way. Because I don't know how we get it right every day. I think it every day. I think every day, but I don't know. Because I will do the one I can do. Because most everything I see, I forward to UNHCR, United Nations. I do it every time. Yeah, the website is there. Understand? You can forward anything to there. World Organization. Because Nigeria today we are bleeding. The country is bleeding. Why can't they talk how Nigeria will be feeding? Now, how many people in how many people in the poor dimension poverty in Nigeria today? 129 million. Imagine. Where are we going to? Inflation rate, how many today? Almost 34 point something. How many? Every day, Nigeria is declining every day, but no solution. Okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to continue like this? The answer is no. Because solution is not coming. Okay, now what is the solution for everybody? Talking is good, but talking cannot finish everything. Because they take everybody granted in the country. Rather to talk, they know you cannot do anything, just to talk and enter house. That is, they believe that is all we do. Without action, there is nothing will change, because those people, they need action. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right. Abdul Malik, God bless you, sir. I appreciate your time with us today. Mr. Odowasab, you have your 2 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Well, I don't wanted to go for these things, but my brother Andrew Malik, it is not solution that Nigeria are looking for. The solution are there. They say vote. I did not watch the video, but according to, yes, the vote will count if Nigeria take decision. It is decision that Nigerians need. The other time when election was stolen from them, The Nigeria did not take decision. That was why they were waiting for Peter Obi to come and lead them to protest against a person that steals from them. What matter is, if you know that your election was taken from you, the first thing is the person that stole your this thing from you. If we not have road to enter his house, that is number one. That tell you that you take a decision. Then the place that they say it is court, they want to take it to court. You don't wait to say it is only PDP chairman, PDP party is going to the court. It is your vote they stole. You will be on the court. Where the judge did not even see space to enter court, it will not ostracize the judgment. It will say it the way it's supposed to be. It is because Nigeria refused to take decision. That is why they are suffering. And Nigeria are suffering because Nigeria are greedy. So it is the same greediness that is affecting us today. That is why this man has to build the entire Abuja when he was a CBN governor. That is why the other one, the money we have used to do street for people, he will go and use it to be hiding inside the water tank. So all those things are greediness. A senator is collecting 14 million in a month. He says it's not even enough. Ask me how many rooms that man will sleep in the same time, the same minute, and the same seconds. He will not sleep more than one. Ask me why is he building a house that is bigger than a ring road. One room is bigger than ring road. Is it big as your room will be your sleep? No. It's not because your room is big, you will enjoy your sleep. But because Nigeria are too greedy. That is why we are suffering today. That is all. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you. Let us take decision and things will be better for us. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Odowa, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate you. Okay, the last person to give the final 2 minutes is Augusta Louis. Sir Louis, we're back to you again. 2 minutes. Final submission.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'll just quickly start with I think a post about Reno Omokri and the pastor. I think Pastor Poineche should take it easy. I've come to watch him closely. He seems to be a man that has uncontrollable anger with the way he does his face. And there are so many cases against him right now. In fact, I was even listening to one that will be coming up in days' time. You know, if he wants to continue to just use the police, you know, part of the impunities we have in our system where a man can go to the police and use them to just arrest a person that, you know, without following the rule of law. Well, if he wants to go that route, then he should be ready because there are so many other cases coming. You know, these people are bringing shame to the body of Christ. This thing shouldn't be happening, but yes, God is not going to judge you according to the number of crowd you have or how big your church is. I've said it before many occasions that a man who is an evangelist in a village in Unewi and a man that has a big church in Abuja, they are the same when it comes in the sight of God. The one that has a big church in Abuja is not better off. It's not better off. We have to be careful, but because Christianity has been monetized in Nigeria, where we now equate anointing with money, so people look at the flashy things as one has anointing. That is completely different in the sight of God. God said it. He said, many will come to me. They say, Father, I heal the sick. I preach around the world. I travel. Say, get behind me, you workers of iniquity, for I know you not. So we have to look at this, that not that you have a big church. That is not that. God doesn't see that. We are creating church. What God said was, make disciples unto me. Go from nations to nations. Evangelize in different localities. But we are beauty brand. We are making a brand out of it. That's not what Christ said. The work of God is not Coca-Cola or Guinness or Pepsi, where people keep competing with each other. This one want to be better. This one want to have more fans. That's not what God sent us. So if you want to continue to use the impunity to attack those who he thinks are criticizing him, he should be ready that there are far more bigger fights ahead of him. And I just pray that this fight will not bring more shame to the already, shaking Pentecostal community. Because Christian community is not attacked at all. Christian community is so big. You have the Catholic, you have the Anglican, you have the Presbyterian, you have the Lutheran movement, you have the Orthodox. It's only the Pentecostals. We are the problem. Pentecostals. We are the loudest. We think we know God more than everybody, and we are the problem. So not the entire Christian community. We the Pentecostals. We are the problem. So let's take it easy. This old this old talking people, they've turned it into politics. This church will talk that pastor, we attack this pastor. Let's take it easy. The Pentecostals should take it easy. I will respect this for now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Augusta Louis. God bless you. I appreciate you all that came into the Yes, sir.
I just want to say this, just 10 seconds, if you permit me.
Quickly, sir.
Just want to put it out there for Nigerians to know. I know a lot of us, have the same understanding that, do you know that it takes more energy, more effort, and more time to steal public money than to use that same public money to develop the community or the state. You spend a lot, the amount of time and energy that you spend to steal 100 million, you will spend 5% of that time to bring development. That is the insanity that is playing around, that they just refuse to grasp as in our country called Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this broadcast. I appreciate every one of you that came in here today. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, Mother Patricia, and then Rita, Oga Prince Collins, Abdul Malik, Oga CBD, Oga Sir Louis, Oga Odoa, give us a mandate, Mr. Henry. Many of you that came in that already left, thank you. And want to thank Comrade Tony Kabaka for coming in on his own, uninvited. Nobody invited him. He just came on his own to speak on what happened yesterday, and he took questions from all of us here. I want to appreciate you for doing that, sir. I appreciate you. Always make yourself available whenever we need you here to answer questions from the public. We'll always bring you here. Even Ebo Stone self will also bring Ebo Stone here in case you guys have a question you want to ask him. Why not? Anybody can come to this platform so that they can take questions from the general public. I appreciate those of you that call into the show as well. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you all. Madam Love, God is my strength, Black Panther, and few others. God bless you all. Those of you that supported the channel, Adelaja Ogombeye, Alex Edopekin, God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. And God bless you, my people. My people write down in the comment section, started mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you for all that you do, for being there with us every day. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. I appreciate you, Sir Michael Ganamaro. God bless you. Thank you, Stella Mafseredo. God bless you. Thank you, Modi. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Honorable Sam Emovo. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate Eva Line. Thank you. Alga Henry Gabriel, once again, thank you. Kingsley Ogera, Divine Cross, and many, many others right there. Love Manduka, thank you very much. My people, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Please help us to press on the like button, help us to share, take our voices far. I'll join you guys again by God's grace, fingers crossed, tomorrow. No, it's not later now because already 3 minutes past 12 here in Lagos.
Mr. Niger,
yes, sir.
Sorry to ask you, what about Mr. Chris?
He's fine. He's busy right now. He's not available.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very, very fine. Yeah. It's already past just 3 minutes past 12 here. So I'll see you guys again by 7 p.m. Fingers crossed, Nigerian time, by God's grace, so that we can take it from where we take them from before. My people, now gonna go bless you now. I'll say we're gonna have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.